Alright, because I was requested to do this is the only reason why I'm doing it. Hey guys, I'll be your mommy and your daddy.
Oh Lord!
Okay, don't listen to those lies. He volunteered. He wanted that.
Please and thank you.
So, I rolled and said full body. Welcome to Divine Encounters Arthurian Tales. This is a 5th edition game based in the 5th century where our heroes fight legends of old. So, real quick, we got a couple of announcements. This Friday we won't be having a game. Just so you guys know. Merch, we got some cool merch. Look at this merch. Look at that
Merch.
Woo! Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Merch.
Oh, look at that cool shirt. We got other things like stickers and spirals. We got onesies. We got
Merch.
some real cool stuff. You okay?
Yep.
Are you looking at your crystal? Something in your crystal. So, you gotta charge it up.
I'm charging. Say, guys, charge your crystals.
Yeah, you gotta charge up your crystals, guys. There's groups online.
Oh Lord!
I feel like that's already too much information.
Yeah, that's all the information.
Unlock your inner spiritualist.
Of course. But for realsies, all the links down below to our Patreon, merch.
Yes.
We had a hangout last weekend where we watched cool movies. So if you want to be part of it and help dictate or help guide where the campaign's going, please be a part of. They showed where the Star Wars game was, what one of the villains you guys will face, maybe, are, and yeah. Yes.
What if I'm allergic to cool movies?
You gotta
We watch a lot of crap movies too.
Then we watch Rubber on repeat.
Oh, Rubber's.
Rubber's an objectively great film. But
Rubber's
anyway.
a movie.
Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Master.
No.
Also, our friends' information is down below. If you want to follow the Alistair Project, please do.
Yeah.
Amazing comic that our friend Vic and Lynn do. It's free. You can be part of their Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Our friends at Talent Club make amazing dice products. You use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off. And our Dickie has a book out. Survivors of Mutant Dawn. Go get it on Amazonia.
I need that gift.
Yeah.
If I'm being
You
honest.
can get Kindle or paperback.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are things. I think Kindle's like $2, paperback's like
It's the
$10.
flawless transition.
So, which date? Does anyone have any special announcements?
Be kind, peoples. Please and thank you.
Yeah, two. One, if we all went in together and got you another nice DM screen from Talon and Call, could we have them put Dungeon Daddy on it instead of Dungeon Master?
Always just talk to Anthony.
And two,
I'm sure Anthony would not mind at all.
Taco Bell sponsor us. We love your food. And if you sponsor us, he'll get a Chihuahua tattoo on his face.
Yay.
Sure.
It might be really small, but it'll be there.
Yeah,
Or
we
a
think
bell.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, like a teardrop, but it's the Chihuahua.
With that, let's roll. Well, let's do character intros, then roll beautiful being footage. Hey guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's Dungeon Master for today. Over to my beautiful this side is a wolf. Who are you playing?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
It's you.
I'm playing Tenau Gaunt, a monk who fell from the sky and is here to party.
Hey, Trent, who are you playing?
I'm playing Carver, the very scary Hexblood Warlock.
So scary.
Hey, Reen, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Crosshatch, a Warforged Warlock that doesn't know what partying is, but is definitely down to learn it. Kettle.
Wait, what was your character name? I missed that.
Shut
Hey, Jeremiah, who are you playing?
I am playing Saerus Fenor Ward, the not token martial class, but still the token fighter. He is that kind of fighter. I don't remember.
Yep, he is
That
definitely
kind.
that
Eldritch Knight.
There you go.
Yeah, except all of us are going to take a 2-level dip into fighter for action surge.
Yes, everyone.
Everybody's
At level 2.
He's joking.
Hey, Lee, who are you playing?
Hey, I am playing Everlee Farincala, and I am an Aasimar nature Nature Domain Cleric, and yeah, Sister Power, Murder Crew, it's all there. We'll see.
For sure.
And to end off with our beautiful side, hey, Jess, who are you playing?
Hi guys, I am Jess. I'm playing Lena Meadowbrook. She's a wood elf cleric of Nature Domain as well, and she would like you all to have long life and flourish.
I'm going home.
Okay, bye.
With that, let's roll that beautiful biting footage.
Woo!
Hey, everybody, and welcome back. So, to recap, what had happened?
What had happened was.
What happened?
What?
You know what happened was.
You know it's about to go down.
I love that every time we come back from a break or from the intro, we're giggling like kindergartners who just heard a bad word.
Because we did. Oh, no.
You can only know what happens before you
Oh,
go
that's
live.
it.
So,
If you want to know what happens, subscribe to the Patreon for the.
yeah,
behind the
yeah,
scenes.
you get BTS, yes. Top, our adventuring party here, officially arrived to Merlin's Tower. And as they rested and recovered from being chased, hunted by those who are looking for the gem inside the sword, the party had... He lost the train of thought. As the party talked to Merlin, understood a little bit more about each other, discovered new adventures, befriended crabs and such. Have a new
Oh, I wasn't trying to befriend him.
have a new party member from a world unknown. As a cod, unfortunately, was went into the bag holding and was taken by something in the bag holding. We don't know. Just cod's no longer with us.
I was betrayed. No, out of character, I was betrayed.
Carver essentially made a deal with Merlin. Arthur wanted to have the party investigate on this beast that the Templars are trying to apprehend, but Arthur said that he's found information on one of his friends' child. Their friend is no longer being with on this plane of existence. That the red-winged king, a manticore that Merlin himself has cursed to not fly, and has decreed all other manticores to not be able to fly. If you could please rescue the child, it would mean a lot to him. And in exchange of that, Merlin will answer all your questions and research the information that you guys need. As you guys approach the den and were spotted by one of the manticores, unfortunately, diplomacy was thrown out the window and a fight ensued. But you all did notice that no manticore is assisting the king, nor is the king wanting assistance.
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
Yeah. So,
Does he have a kettle?
Can we have some diplomacy and tea?
I mean, I told him he belonged in a petting zoo and then stabbed a spear into his cheek, so probably a little late for that.
with that, we have initiative rolled. We're starting at the top of combat. So, I am going to say, hey, Saerus, I believe.
Yep.
What do we do? And if we can go to battle cam, that would be.
Oh, my poison is disadvantage, right? On things.
Yes, you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, that's wonderful.
We have a lot
Yeah.
of rock.
Yeah. Hold on, let me look at my expansive spell list.
Just so you guys know, it'll be Manticore next and
No, I'm
Cross
just gonna-
Carver.
I'm gonna use I'm just gonna attack.
Gaunt.
One sorry, you're gonna
I'm
attack.
just gonna attack.
Okay.
Are we level 5 yet? Can I attack twice?
No, you're not even level 4 yet.
Okay, using attack, and I still have my long sword.
Yes, you do.
And that is that is both low. That is 13.
13, both of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is a miss. As your sword goes and hits its thick armor, it just does not penetrate through. And you actually will see the Manticore bear is like 9 rows of teeth.
He's gonna laugh at me.
Yep.
Action surge.
Action surge. What's up?
Attack.
All right.
And, I'm coughing a little bit. Cough. I mean, cough.
Oh, please keep track of your bloody and keep track of your wounded because we're starting to incorporate wounded rules.
Okay, I rolled a 17 and an 18.
Both hit.
No, not both hit, but that's my disadvantage. Is I have to take the 17
17 hits.
plus 6.
Oh. Well,
Will it hit?
Well, it
Or
is.
does
Yeah.
it miss now?
Yeah. 17 hits.
Okay, a D8. That is a 7 plus 4. 11.
11.
Of slashing damage.
How much?
11 slashing damage.
Alrighty. As the lab just kind of gives you that extra inspiration, not really that you recurse or anything, but you slice twice at it right underneath his neck, and it looks a little pissed off. And when it looks to, as you all see, it starts looking at all the manticores and they start murmuring like to each other, and just growls in your direction.
Wow.
Okay. It is the king's turn.
Oh boy.
So what we're going to do is a simple, we're just going to spray and pray.
Spray and pray.
Now, breath weapon, all of y'all roll me saves. I mean,
alright.
we're in a choke point. That would be very bad.
Okay. That is a 19 total towards, you're going to have to say your name so I remember it correctly. Gaunt?
Gaunt.
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 Gaunt. 19 to hit. Right, it is a projectile going at you.
Key point.
Okay. Roll me that d10.
Oh, you have the deflect missile?
Yeah.
Nice.
And keep that in a second because I still have not rolled little damage. Next one's going towards. That would be you.
Yeah.
So that is a total of 15.
15 does not
Okay.
hit.
So
Okay.
how much damage was it?
I will tell you in a second. And then 19 towards Saerus. That's
Reaction
19.
shield.
Shield. All right, shield does not hit. Okay, it is going to be. Where are you? 2. Okay. 2 die 8.
Oh wait, I don't have to use key point unless I throw the thing.
Yes, I think you just reaction
Yeah.
grab. So that is 18 points of pierce. Nope, that is a lie. That is 16 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I was 2 below being able to throw it back.
Okay, what did you get total? So you got
14.
14. So you only take 2 points of damage
Yeah.
as you grab the arrow and just. It's a lot stronger than you anticipated, but it does not penetrate your skin entirely. I still need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'd rather not. I mean, that's a 20.
20, you pass. As you pull out the quill before it starts, the poison starts going into your skin, and you do see that it's literally almost like a thick piece, very much like a needle, and it's just draining fluids out of it, and until it's completely gone. So,
Fun.
with that information, Cross, what do we do?
Oh.
Carver, you're on deck.
I love how on the way here I was like, I totally remember what I'm going to do in this first round of combat. Now I've totally forgotten.
Oh, you should
Yeah.
have told me so I could remind you.
I know, right? I've got 4 rounds left on I'll fix that in a minute.
Yep.
For the mirror image. 5, 10, whoops, 15, 20, 25, 30? That feels like it's
Yeah.
Yeah, move me there, please.
Move you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just screeching the entire time as I sprint through the crowd. And,
That's not gonna have to take the other ones, right?
action,
Yes.
disengage.
Okay.
This,
you
like I said, I'm getting weird.
Did you just realize where you are?
Is that square out of its... that's meta as hell. I'm just gonna assume. Step about...
I will let you guys know that the model is large. The creature is huge.
I already moved my max distance, and if I action disengage, then I can't move again.
Yeah. You can bonus action.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna glare menacingly. All 4 of me.
Okay. All 4 of you are menacingly doing menacing things.
Yeah.
Let me grant you a magical effect. So I know that there's multiple of you.
Would we be flanking him now?
No, almost a flank. One of you needs to move. It is to be a straight line. Okay.
I was trying to get to flank her.
With that Carver, and then
I think you need to be.
Gaunt,
This a
you're
flanking
on
one?
deck.
I think you need to be like right here to get that really right. Jesus.
Did you really?
I just came here to slow you
Wait,
down.
wait.
That's fine.
Carver, what do we do?
I'm gonna move 5 feet and throw a blast.
Roll me it.
Please hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. 19.
19 hits. Roll me damage. As you run up, say your words and mutter. As the E-Blast gets.
Oh my god, he maxed.
10.
No. Yeah?
Zero's a 10,
Yeah,
right?
0's a 10. 14.
Remember, he's hexed.
Plus D4. So
Oh,
14
that
and
was
3
That
to
was
try.
so good. That was
I thought it was a D6. Is hex a D4?
It's a D4.
Pretty sure Hex is
Okay.
6.
Oh, he's no longer the triple digits.
That's good.
As you run up, and we'll confirm in a second. I did the 10. We'll see if it's at 3 or not. As
It's
the
6.
D6, all right.
Okay.
All right.
19 instead of
Yeah,
17.
19.
Much better. As the Eldritch Blast hits it right into the face and starts scraping part of him. Just looks pissed at all of you guys. Just growls again. Carver just wins. It is Gaunt's turn. Gaunt.
Hey! Okay.
Ow!
By the way, we have the same max HP, Trent. I'm a
Lena, you're
class,
on deck. Everlee
Yeah.
after that.
But
I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can also
Oh,
dodge.
Can you please put the alicorn in there, which is my eraser? By the way, I've had that idea of having an alicorn that needs to be rescued since the Harry Potter game.
I figured.
Cartool in there.
Circling to there.
All right,
Nice.
that's a flank.
Yeah, that's the flank right there.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack him.
Roll me to hit.
With advantage.
Yep.
Okay, well that was an 8. And that's a 5, so the 8 plus 6 is 11.
7 misses, unfortunately. Guys, you go and try to hit it with your spear, but it just misses. Sorry.
Do I have to hit to flurry of blows?
No, you just use a key point.
Key point.
All right. Also, just letting you guys know, including yourself, you can offhand as a bonus action. It just does not use your strength or dex, but you can still.
Can I offhand with my shield?
You cannot. You can offhand with a dagger, as an example. But yeah, flurry blows. They
That's
also
a
have
6.
advantage.
That's a 19. So 19 plus 6 is 25.
That hits. Key points.
That's
Flurry blows is 2 attacks, right?
sad.
Yeah,
Roll
so
for
I'm
the
gonna do the
second
second one. That's an 8.
Those dice are so.
That's a 3. Ryan, these dice suck.
That's why I gave them to you.
Okay, so that's 8 damage.
8 damage. All right, 8 damage is better
8
than.
is better than 0.
Yeah.
I am going to bonus action
Yes.
offhand him.
Okay, rolling up. Sorry, monks are good. Monks, 19 attacks per turn.
Right.
19. Wow, that's like what, level 6?
Yeah.
9, 16, so 22.
22. So be D4 just without your dex.
1.
Great. 1 more point.
Hell yeah, chip
As
in.
you're going in and trying to strike at it, as it kind of stands on its 2 feet, and you're just not finding the right angles. It has barbs everywhere and quills everywhere and these gnarly claws, and you're just trying to find the best angle. You're feinting and trying to hit, and you hit once hard, and then the second one, fuck. You just get back into position.
Monk's offhand is no added bonus.
No, nobody's offhand is that until you get 2 up and fighting.
Okay, I didn't know that about monks anyway.
Yeah, because their hand is considered offhand, so you can always bonus action attack once.
Okay.
Because it's your hand is considered light. So, Lena and Everlee.
Okay, so
Yeah, but my unarmed attack is 1d4 plus 4.
Which everyone else would be 1 point of damage
Yeah.
versus yours is actual damage.
how
No, mine is 1
risky do I
plus
want to be?
strength.
How risky do I want to be?
I'm 5 total. I'm strong.
Okay.
It's probably not less.
Well, just wait until next level when I get 2 attacks, plus my flurry of blows,
Yes.
plus my offhand.
Yes, exactly.
And then spend a key on all of them to stun 5 times.
Oh,
Okay.
I think using a key point is a bonus. If it is, don't worry about it. We did 1 point of damage. Someone wants to
I
check
think
on
it
that.
depends
please?
on. It depends on the.
I think first.
I think it says they're actually.
Oh, it does say bonus. Never
Okay,
mind.
don't worry. It's 1 point of damage. That's on my beat. What's up?
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
thought
do it.
spent the action for the flurry of blows.
Meteor swarm?
Meteor
I'm going
storm.
to cast.
Meteor swarm.
I don't have that yet.
Insect plane.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Hype.
All right.
Nice.
Roll me to hit.
Who's next?
All right. Because you shoot out your beam.
Wait, if your heals are
Oh!
Shakilo heal,
Oh!
is your
Sorry.
damaging stuff Shakilo heal? Like,
Mule?
yeah,
No.
really dumb.
That did not hit.
I'm sorry.
That was
As
an 8
you
total.
shoot out your
Shit.
guiding bolt, and this beam of pure radiant energy flies out, and you see that the manticore just slices at it and just moves uphill, and hits part of the rocks above. As that happens, anything else?
Bastard. Okay, you get hit.
No.
Okay.
He didn't do anything close out.
All right. Everlee, what do we do?
Is anybody bloody that I can see?
Not that I know. Saerus got hit
Poisoned.
pretty bad. He's poisoned, and I believe that's it.
Nobody looks bloody.
Yeah, I think I'm the
You-
only
you've
one
taken
who
some
got
hits, yeah.
I
But
healed
got
him
hit.
last time. He was bloody, but I healed him. And
Yeah.
he's
So like
not
it
bloody
looks like
anymore.
he's pretty bad, but your sister healed him, and she's a great healer. So
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Dr. Logan. Except
Wait,
the poison.
One of us healed. Yeah.
you can
healed
also
him,
hold
yeah.
an action if someone gets hurt. I can heal them. That's also an idea.
Yeah, no, I was thinking. Okay, I do want to do that. I do want to hold my heal, my
Okay.
Shukilo heal.
Oh, that's mine.
I know. I'm
Well-
just joking. That's not. I don't know how that works. It's a total different word. But I can move still, correct?
Yes, you can move.
My action,
Yeah. Actions, you're just holding that action.
my spells.
Yeah.
I just want to move, and I want to move. I don't think this is an A but
I would say that you can move up there and it'll be difficult terrain, so 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's actually as far as you would be able to make it. You're
I
just kind of
kinda wanna
climbing up and then
be
just
positioned.
right in front of the alicorn? Okay. As you climb up, and then immediately see the alicorn, since you've been able to hear, you see the throne that's been shattered. You see the entire row of these 20 or so manticores just looking and hungered for what's happening in front of them. And you see this baby alicorn, pure white fur, these little tiny wings. As it kind of looks at you, you actually see that it's the feathers on its head look too big for its body, like it's growing out. It has little pins that probably need to be cleaned. And just looks at
my
you.
wings out.
Huh?
Are my wings out?
I don't remember. Are they?
Okay. Is it an action for me to have them out?
I believe it's
bonus?
a bonus.
To
I believe for
fly.
yours.
The bonus to release your wings. And then
Wait,
you
it's
get
only a
your prize.
bonus action for Celestials to put their wings out? It's a full action for me.
What's
Pretty sure.
what was your race?
Because it.
Aasimar
Yeah.
protector.
Okay.
Protect, yeah.
She creates
My
a
intention
pattern.
was to get in front of the alicorn and then just kind of put my wings out so it feels a little shielded.
Is your fallen an action to release your wings?
Not light, not fly. just
Protector. Use your action to unleash a divine energy on
Oh,
an
you
action.
said
Yeah.
It's supposed
Yeah,
to
'cause I
come
know
with
fallen
light,
scored
I
your
think,
actions,
but
so
I
if
didn't
you
know
have
if you could
Yeah.
just do the wings without the light. If that's an RP thing.
I would say that they're starting to spring out, but either you can have them out now or hold your action for the spell. Like roleplay wise, they're starting to come out.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Okay.
The baby with wings to see the wings and just be like.
Okay. As the like kind of reflective light of the butterfly wing kind of like moves out on one side, and he just looks at you. And looks up.
Because I know you weren't physically in the room with us last week,
Yes.
he speaks Celestial. I was talking to him when we came in.
Yes, he does.
Can I
He's going
speak
to go. So now it's the alicorn's turn. He's going to go towards the bar and just a bite at the bar, and then
Gonna do damage to the bar?
no,
Oh.
it will use one of its healing hands and heal Saerus for 1 point.
Healing hand so that my poison disappears?
Nope,
Oh.
it is still a baby.
I thought healing hands, that's what healing hands does.
That is what a paladin's healing hand does. Yes. All right.
And it's a cute little baby paladin.
It's
He's a pally.
and it's a paladin in training.
He's a baby pal.
A palicorn?
A palicorn. All right.
I thought you were
Nope,
gonna
nope, nope,
start.
nope. All right, nobody thus far.
No, you remember
Every
what I
single
told
one of
you
those
about
manticore
Arthurian
that's on the, all 5 of those. So you do see quite a bit of manticore on the ceiling, but the 5 biggest ones kind of extend their wings and glide, and as they do, and they land on the floor, you see the kings just growl at them, and they all start stepping back a little bit. But each one you see salivated and looking at you guys like your food.
They have can
Sorry.
openers for teeth.
Huh?
They have can openers for teeth.
Yes, they do. Cyrus, what do we do?
I'm just gonna attack.
Okay.
Did you make a jaw tightening joke?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh, that's
big
hot.
guy.
Oh, that's still. That rolled a 9 though. Oh, I'll have to take the 9.
You have to take the 9. Total
Damn
of
it.
It's 15.
15? I'm sorry, that is a miss.
Oh.
Hey.
AC 16 or what?
I'm sorry. As you swing, and the alicorn, the alicorn, the manticore
Alicorn.
swings its wing as it kind of deflects. You see that its wing is, it's thick leather. Okay.
I'm just gonna.
You don't do it.
You better not be swinging at that alicorn.
Alright, so it's now Manty's turn.
Manty.
Manty.
The
Can we
Manty
not
cake?
call him something adorable?
I call it Manty cake.
Okay. Alright. One at you, one at you, one at you. Sharing the love. That is probably that 10, so that is a miss.
Are
I
you
assume.
targeting me?
Yes.
Cool.
One of them will target you.
Mirror image is a thing.
Yes.
Creature
If it
targets
hits.
me with an attack during the spell's duration. It just says targets with an attack.
Yeah, but if I hit, it triggers it, so don't use one up just yet.
Okay.
16. Does that hit your AC cross?
I mean, it would, but it says roll d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of my people.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. That's
And 23 to hit against Saerus.
Oh.
Okay.
Even with shield.
you hit a duplicate.
All right. As it looks at one of the 4 slices at it, and just as it misses, you see it kind of just jumps in the air, tries to flap its wings as the tail swings way high. You don't even have to really move out of the way to dodge. As it lands down and slices right at you, hitting against your shield and doing. That's low.
Damage.
That is 8 points of slashing damage.
I would also like to react to my duplicate being violently
Yes.
murdered into a cloud of mist. Hellish Rebuke?
I think Hell's Rebuke has to be on a hit.
Yeah, it has to hit you.
Oh, it has to hit me?
Yeah.
It has to
Oh,
hit.
that's
Trying to-
unfortunate.
Look it up, and if I'm wrong,
No,
because
it is when you are hit.
okay.
Darn it.
I'm bloody.
Oh, the creature that
Bloody?
damaged you. Yeah, by raw.
There's only. Wait, that's a claw attack. So
That's
I don't-
unfortunate.
Huh?
I don't need to roll for poison.
No, you do not need to roll poison. This is a poison. So I have
rolled
these
very
new
low.
tokens for bloody.
Okay.
See if they.
Fun fact: you can hit yourself and then hellish rebuke yourself.
Try to put them on top of it. See if that works. That's the reason why I purchased it. I want to see if that.
I mean,
I know.
It's
kind of.
it's kind of hidden.
Okay, well I can see it. Well, the other ones are just too big.
Well, I
so.
mean, you also already have a red base.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm always
All right.
ready. That's why.
So that's my secret, Captain. Cross. What do we do?
Okay.
Red.
Carver, you're on deck, and then I want to say Gaunt, but it's not Gaunt.
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 Where's the
What's his
exhausted
Tenau.
chip so
His
that
name
we can
is
super
Tenau.
glue it to the bottom of his?
Tenau.
Heck.
I do have an exhausted.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we
I
just
have
need to
exhausted.
glue that to the base of his mini.
Yeah.
What?
The exhaustion.
No, I haven't used it.
I'll take a
I
risk.
haven't done
Okay.
anything yet. I might
I'm
be
just
serious.
So it's
going
Tenau gone?
step 5, and then 10. Might be.
Okay. Yep, that's an A up.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Damn it! I needed that flinging.
That's a 12.
I believe that misses.
I mean, you can.
AC 14.
All right. So as it swings its tail, just know that you're back there, but not really looking.
Well, I mean, I've got 2 more duplicates,
Okay.
so that's probably just confusing him.
That is.
And then, Wolf, move me back 5 more feet. So right there. Yeah, right there.
Okay, now there's no way for me to get flanking.
Well, there's a
You can.
Carver.
I'm 5 feet within it, so you can
Yeah.
move to the
Where's
back of it.
Carver?
I mean, sorry, Cyrus.
Way back.
Right, but this opens me up to do the other thing.
What you doing?
Eldritch Blast.
Roll me to hit.
You can cartwheel that way, and you can get the flanking from me.
That is a base 19.
19 hits. Roll me damage.
And that way I can roll straight if you're there.
Flanking
I no
each
worry.
other.
No more. No
That
more.
is 10 points force damage.
No
10
disadvantage
points
for me.
force damage. I've been forgetting to do a thing that he has.
Yeah, no.
Don't-
he-
Oh,
he
so you're
doesn't.
gonna remember it specifically for me, eh?
Well,
I'm scared.
No.
as you run up and blast at it, it hits him straight into the spine. You see a couple of the quills kind of break off, and it looks, sniffs in the air, and since you're the one that's been damaged the most, it's going to use a legendary action to
Yep. It has those.
do.
But Crosshatch hit
quill.
him right there at the moon.
Yeah, was it Fanny hit it?
So,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
the accuracy of that depends on what part of the world we're in.
13, 14 hits your AC.
We're in England.
Does
I
14
know
hit your
it's
AC?
14 does, in fact.
I need-
14 matches my AC.
See if it hits one of your duplicates.
Sure. Need to roll an 8 or higher. Where the fuck did the dice go? Oh, that was not higher. Okay, yep.
So that is 10 points of poison damage, and you can do it
I
Constitution.
have advantage to being against being poisoned, if that's what you're
Yes,
asking
roll me a
about.
Constitution saving throw against poison.
Yay!
You can also hellish rebuke.
I can, and
Because
actually
it's
I
taking
will.
damage.
All right, deck save.
Woo! This is some fight.
As a 16.
Against
fuck?
my spell save, which is
14 plus 2.
13. Yeah, nope.
All right,
I
sorry.
missed. There goes that spell slot. Okay. Advantage against being poisoned.
Line of fire just.
Is there a modifier? You said con save,
Con
right?
save, yeah.
Okay. That's 17,
You pass.
and that's dirty 20.
Alright. As the poison doesn't really do anything towards it, you're just watching it, and as you blast at your flame, it just does not make contact with the giant creature. Unfortunately.
Does it hit Saerus?
No.
Oh wait, you did 10 points damage?
Yeah, 10 points poison damage.
Oh, okay.
Are you resistant to poison?
I have advantage against being poisoned. I cannot be put to sleep, and I am immune to disease.
Alright. So you take full raw damage. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Crosswind Carver.
That was a long time.
I'm gonna move around this ledge, action disengage, and get next to the cage.
Okay. Alright.
That's it.
Alright, that's it. Then
Gaunt.
Gaunt, your turn.
On a cartwheel.
Okay.
Tenau.
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 So that me and Saerus are flanking each other.
Yes, you guys are fine.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna mollywop the shit out of this guy.
Roll me to hit.
Go.
The knight and the squire fighting together. That's how it
Yeah,
That's-
you're hitting
that's how
him,
it works, right?
You're hitting him in the face, and I'm just gonna punch him in the butt. I couldn't hit him in the face. Maybe I can punch him in the butt. Abe Lincoln style.
21. 21 hits. Roll me damage. Alright, unless you're using key points, then roll me all the damage at once.
Okay.
No, Abe was that way.
That was a 19 and a 20
Okay.
for the first flurry strike. And that was a 12 and a 24.
Alright, so all three hit. Roll me damage. As now that he's being distracted by both its rear and its front, you go to the side, start hitting it and wailing. Go, pow, 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 pow.
It's just uncanny how Gaunt goes from this slow-moving individual to boxing the shit out of him.
And Lena, you're on the
fun.
Yep.
8 plus 7 plus 5.
8 plus 7 is 15, plus 5 is 20.
20
You
total?
got your pluses.
Hmm?
You got your pluses too.
Yeah.
Okay. I will
I mean, that's a lot of damage.
let you know one thing.
One thing?
You don't know why.
Yay!
So he's bloody, so he's smelling himself now. That's how it works, right? That's
Yeah, so he's gonna do the scorpion thing and just
Down on himself.
That would be amazing.
You put that token on the thank you. Alright, so yeah, officially bloody as you crack part of its bone on its hip and then just slam on its spine, and as your elbow kind of contacts, you hear it as it coughs up blood. Okay.
uh-huh.
always works. Just punch him in the butt.
Punch him in the butt!
Lena, punch him in the butt. What do you do?
Well, I can't punch him in the butt, but I will Sacred Flame him.
Alright, Sacred Flame is a dex save, is that correct?
Yeah.
That is a total of 10. So I'm sorry, Legendary Resistance.
That moment when you legendary resist a cantrip.
Yeah, that's
He's bloodied.
waste him.
Wait, is anyone here like an old school WoW person?
As you throw out the flame and he kind of just slices at it and
wow.
just kind of dissipates. Sorry, you still have bonus action.
Like, how into WoW were you?
Not that.
Okay.
I didn't run
sorry.
dungeons.
Then-
That was my job.
Do I want to do this now or do I want to wait? I think I better wait.
Okay. Alright. Just put that in your
Yeah.
the back burner. Alright, Everlee, what do we do?
So now that I am
There.
half wingy,
Yeah, it's still going to be an action to pull him out.
it's an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay like that.
Okay,
We're
half
just, we're
wingy.
just getting there, you know.
Yeah, the other wing's like...
Performance anxiety is a real thing.
You look at...
It's okay.
Yeah,
I
of course.
just want to look like a
I'm
friendly.
so needed this. I'm so needed.
The intention is to look friendly.
Yeah.
You know, shiny wing, whatever. We're wings of the brothers of the wind.
Yeah,
Not worried about the kettle just yet.
Yeah. Not time for tea. I want to shoot this jerk with a guiding bolt.
Roll me to hit.
Yes.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
I will
just
let you
can't stop
know,
thinking about tea
Jess, that is its only legendary resistance. It is a very minor legendary character. If that
Wait, what is
helps you feel any better. Sorry.
Still doesn't.
6. That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits, roll me damage.
Yes.
As your
I
beam
don't
shoots
remember
out,
what the
it hits him. Also, you're using guiding bolt, right?
Mhm.
So the next person to attack has advantage.
Yeah, I'm just excited, but because I'm flanking now, so I have advantage. So it's a straight roll.
Yep.
And then guiding bolt. Do I get advantage on the roll?
Well, I wish that's how that worked, but nope, that's not how that works.
That would make sense.
40s.
But no, we're not allowed to have fun. We're allowed to be scared by the manticore.
But it's double advantage.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it cancels out.
Yeah. No, I mean, they play tested this for years before we started doing it, so I know that they know what to do.
15.
15 points of radiant as a beam hits and starts shining against the manticore, and it looks at itself as it's actually glowing a bit. It
Can
is
I
not
say
looking-
something?
Yes, say the words.
I want to look at it and say, "You're going down, King."
Oh, no, don't make it.
Okay.
That's okay, because he's beating the crap out of you guys. I'd rather him start shooting me.
As you do that,
He legendary spits at me, huh?
no.
No, he's not charging his
Not a lady.
crystals.
Oh, I'm not charged crystal.
No.
It will look at you and just growl. Okay.
Can I wave?
Yes, please wave. All right, it is Baby's turn. Baby is going to, you're bloodied again. Use one of its lay on hands to heal you for 1.
I'm still bloody.
It has used half of its full potential already.
Yeah, I am
He
still
loves
bloody.
you.
It's a baba.
It's a baba.
I'm right on half.
Okay, are you? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm half.
As you just see the
You're
alicorn
crossing the threshold.
move its wings, and just a beam goes, and it's like dissipate. Like it tries to stay on, and one of your cuts just heals. Like, oh, thanks.
No, I am very grateful. I am
course.
from the family of Clement.
Of
And
course.
there's a unicorn helping me. Come on.
Of
now.
course.
Alex.
We
Unicorn.
We
Cyrus, your turn. What do we do?
I am
And
gonna attack.
Cyrus
Roll
is
me to hit.
immediately
I am
bloody.
poisoned.
Name
So,
more
straight roll.
iconic
You can do it.
Big roll.
Can it be like a
Theros
friendship
campaign
and
bracelet?
then
really
Nineteen.
dropping
Of
this
Course.
round of combat.
What did you
Wait.
get total?
19.
19 hits. Roll me damage.
Yay, good job.
What if
88.
What if Cyrus isn't
11.
red because of his fire elemental heritage, but because he's always bloody?
Right, I was going to say,
I
he
am
always
always
looks
Yeah.
That's
So
what
11 points, right?
11 points of damage.
As you slice at it and hits it across its chest and part of its shoulder, it's not looking good.
But it's
bonus
still
action.
looking at me, right?
Roll.
so.
I'll give you a insight or a perception, your choice.
Good. Because I would use a bonus to make more noise, so it looked at me again. Oops.
Is anything else, Cyrus?
Bonus action.
Yes.
Second
Crap.
wave.
All right,
That's
second
not
one.
great.
As you take a second, as you kind of reposition yourself into
I
different
am
fighting
gonna
stance.
breathe, and there's gonna be smoke coming out of my helmet. So yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of steam.
Fire breathing.
15.
15. You feel that it's not looking at you, but it's looking past you.
At the baby. Stupid.
So, just for role play purposes,
Yes.
when his helmet stings or
Yeah.
whatever, I'm just gonna like.
Stop.
I need to see.
Fire breathing. Second form. Second wave. I heal for
All
2.
right.
I heal for 4. I'm not bloody anymore.
I need to see something really, really quick.
Oh, okay.
I am still hurt, but I'm not bloody
20.
anymore.
All right.
Yay!
Straight line and it moved at least 20 feet. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh god, it's
Fine.
charging
I don't
you.
even
Oh, it's
care.
moving?
It's moving past
is that
both
an
of you.
up?
Yes.
I
Wait.
really want to
past
be
it.
strong. I'm that's my. I
I
honestly
get advantage
do
on
not
the
know
AO?
which one I rolled. Let me do this again.
You're still flanking, so yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, good, because that was a 1
Why do you
and
do
an 8.
that?
So 14.
Take
14 is
something out
sorry.
there.
What is 21?
21 hits. Roll me damage. What'd you get?
My saving throw was a 3.
That's an 8.
I think I got what I asked for. That's okay.
It does hit, so you still do 8 points of damage as it
Oh.
runs towards you, and as
No, I
you're-
rolled 12 damage. I rolled an 8 plus 4, 8, 12.
oh, 12 damage. Okay.
Sorry.
Man, if only we could
You
have
love
both
me and
critted
me.
there and killed him on the AOP.
That would be funny. As you try slicing at it, and it just goes across the back of the chest, but it puts its wing over, so it doesn't actually get any organs. And you just try to sidekick it, but you miss. It charges over towards our friend.
Yay!
So,
Right.
if any of my hits hit, this is gonna be funny. Okay.
Yeah, there's no kicks involved here. I'm just straight butt punches.
Butt punches. First, that is a 27.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit.
No, you have 29 AC.
Wait, no. 24.
Second to hit is 21.
24. Huh?
21.
Yeah.
And then last one for balance sake. 14 Carver. Is that hit your AC?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Warlocks
So I
have
got
paper
two?
AC.
You got 2, he
friends.
got 1.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh no.
So D6s, not D8s.
Dun,
Oh, it's a
dun,
D4. I
dun.
don't know what's up.
Wait, so
I
did
don't
he
let me
move?
log into
He moved, yeah.
So he's
so
like-
I don't know.
Rawr. Oh, his
I'm
butt,
so
his
in.
butt is
His butt's in
exposed.
range for both of us.
Yep.
Let's go.
Someone uses
Like this?
You just see, like, your person there. You can't see my
Okay.
I'm telling you what in
26
doubt.
points of damage.
Wow, I think I'm down.
As that happens, you failed your save, right?
Yeah.
You're also pushed 10 feet back. So you get pushed into you, which you're taking 14 plus 1d6 worth of damage because of her push.
That's great.
16 points of bludgeoning damage on Carver's end and
I'm bloody.
24? 6 on your end. Are you down? Alright, so can I have your mini towards the wall and prone?
Okay. Which is the wall here?
Yes. And you are bloody. Yes, what's
Is
up?
Carver behind me?
No, he's still in front. You got
Just
pushed
got
through.
pushed.
Yeah.
I got pushed through
Yes.
you.
Can
Hey.
I?
We needed to get closer.
Can you
So.
put a
In
bloody
this-
token? Please and thank you.
Where?
On underneath Everlee.
What do you want to look at?
My fucking character. Okay.
Where I thought, okay.
Sorry, they updated the D&D Beyond app, and they moved where my character screen is.
Oh, sorry.
So I was looking for.
Who's up next?
Well, still hits the Manticore's turn.
Oh. Oh boy.
What is
Still?
That was just an attack. That was his
Still.
action.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I had a question.
Yes.
Yeah, but at least he stopped hitting my other party members,
He did.
Would you let me,
and he didn't hit the baby.
in this one specific
far.
instance,
Checks.
Oh.
burn my reaction and my action for the next turn to do a thing?
What are you doing?
Do my wings in reaction to seeing her get knocked out like that. If not, it's fine.
I'll say no because then I'll have to give Lee the option eventually, and I don't want to do that right
Can
now.
I pop my wings in death? That sounds really
Sure,
fun.
both of you guys pop your wings at the same time. It's poppin' sensation. Reactions used. You popped your wings this one time. As the fear made you pop your wings, the anger and frustration made you pop your wings. So they are popped.
Oh wait, no, because mine does something when I pop them. I'll do it on my turn.
Okay, alright. You have your wings popped.
Yay! Can I just be laying there with pretty wings?
You have pretty wings
30.
hugging you.
I hope I freaked him out.
You really didn't. As the Manticore just grabs onto the cage and starts shaking it and roaring.
No!
Oh.
Jerk face.
They had to at least get you guys out of the way. Its next turn, you see that it's just kind of just breaking the bars of the cage, and it's like moving its head into it as the alicorn is pushed and pinned towards the back bars.
No.
Okay, Cross, what do we do? Carver, you're on deck.
That thing's gonna die.
We'll see. We'll
Watch me
see.
roll that swing. I'm charging my crystal.
Charge your gun.
Wow. Wow.
Move action
Uh-huh.
here.
Okay.
Fey presence.
Fey presence.
I am attempting to frighten him out of eating the Ellum.
Yeah, frightened that butthole.
It has
That's where all
condition
their fear
immunity
is,
to
in
fear.
the butthole.
Really? Huh. Well then. I just ate a Fey presence then.
I'm sorry.
Eh.
Its ego, it does not allow it to get scared.
Live and learn. Okay. Well, in that case,
Is
I
his
will.
butt at least a little scared?
A little tooth came out.
I will step back to there and stare menacingly at it.
Okay, as you do, unfortunately, just looks back, uninterested, and just looking at the alicorn.
Rip.
Sorry. Is it one target?
It was everything in a 10-foot square, but I moved into a position that it would only hit him.
Gotcha. Okay.
Carver.
All right. So that's it. It is.
Carver. No!
These are legendary action.
No.
Fucking God, Jesus!
Are you really? Oh no.
What? What? Jesus.
That is 18 towards the alicorn.
Son of... God damn it, so I have
Is it
down
using a
sister.
bite attack?
No, it's using a bar. One of its barbs, its quills, and that is a total of the
Only has 2 HP, man.
it has 4 HP.
Oh,
If I roll 2 ones, it still goes under. So it goes under and needs to make a con save, which that is a 4. As a barb just hits the alicorn and pins it towards the back, and you see that thing. It didn't have enough time to breathe to exhale. So we have rules. You see
Yeah.
the alicorn's turn, maybe at the bottom.
Yeah.
If it gets revivified or anything before its turn, it does not die. So, special NPCs have that ability. You have your time limit. Carver, what do we do?
I'm gonna blast the mana cord, that's all I can do.
Alright, you blast a mana core.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits, roll with damage.
Nice.
Hit it. Kill it.
Punch it in the dick.
Right in the dick.
4, 8,
Do they have dicks?
This one technically does.
6. So 14.
I mean, they're
total.
14. It is incredibly bloodied, and you shoot at it and it kind of goes into its mouth, and you hear things pop and some of those teeth just break and shatter. It falls down and just uses its wings to just pick itself back up, and you see that it's limping, using both of its wings to like hold the weight of its body. Okay. Gaunt. What do we do?
Something amazing, please.
Look it up.
Attack.
All right, roll me to hit. You have advantage.
16.
16 hits.
Okay, and
Roll me damage. Oh, yep.
18.
That hits.
13.
13 misses.
2 hits though.
2 hits.
Dude, I can't read those confetti guys. This is
8.
like damn life.
6.
All right, you hit with your spear and with the fists. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Nice. Literally.
Yes.
There's a target for that spear.
Oh no!
Are you conchoing this?
Yeah.
If you know what that means, you know exactly what happens.
And the flurry of blows that hits is me putting my foot on him to pull out. And as I'm pulling out, I'm going to do like a spiral motion.
As
So
you
that the
stab
spear edge is...
As you stab into this creature and you start moving it around and pulling out as a bloody mess, plus more of a mess, just trails underneath as the creature falls.
That was a secret ninja art.
Oh, secret ninja. Lena.
10,000 years
What do we
ago,
do?
right? It was like,
Yep. But with a spear.
But with the spear. That's 20,000 years ago.
I already
Down to the hand.
measured it.
Yep.
I'm literally gonna end up right here.
Okay.
Touch.
Yeah. I'm either.
I got rolls.
I mean, okay.
Use your thing on the alicorn.
Yeah, for sure. I've got rolls.
Okay. Well then.
Remember, you have bonus action as well.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That is very true.
Unless something pops me while I'm down, we're good.
There's
I mean,
still
it doesn't really matter either
20
way.
more.
I can also racial.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Okay.
smaller but equally terrifying
We're both
manticores.
Aasimar. I can do the...
Touching.
Sorry.
Wait. Okay.
You can do this.
I'm gonna do both and both. Yeah.
Both and
both. Both. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't
Okay,
know.
both and both at the same time.
At the same
I'm
time.
gonna touch my sister,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna touch my alicorn. So
Okay.
I'm literally going like this, and I'm gonna say Shaquille O'Heal.
Healing word on the alicorn?
Yeah, for
Okay.
the alicorn. And then I'm going to touch my sister.
Alright, maximizing
and,
the spread.
yeah, and she's going to get healed because I have to do 1 and 1. So, yeah, touching the alicorn. And then Shaquille O'Heal for you, which is going to be that. So that's going to be fun.
Alright, so who's getting the healing word?
She's getting. Wait, no. She's getting the healing word. Alicorn is getting the cure wounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll me for healing word first and then for cure wounds.
Okay. There's my
That's the one
dice.
thing I didn't write down. 'cause it wasn't
Healing
written down.
word is. Oh shit, that's good. Healing word is actually 2d4 because it was at a level,
Second level?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 4 and is 2, so that's 6 plus 3 is 9.
I healed for 9.
You're at 9 HP.
So I'm.
You're conscious on the floor. Just wake up with 9 HP.
Can I say a word?
You can say a word.
Can I look and see that he's down? The big jerk's down.
You can see the big jerk is falling at the moment as there is a spear being pulled out of his
Oh, wait.
rear.
And I just go, told ya.
Okay.
Because I'm an asshole. I mean, speaking of ass. Okay.
Wow!
You're an ass.
Wow! Okay, and then Alicorn is. Okay, that's 5.
5. It's healed at full. As you and there's still a barb in it.
I already used
That's
both
action,
my
bonus,
actions.
yeah, and movement.
So I'm gonna say, we need to get this out of it!
Alright.
We need to get this thing out of it! And adjust your
Oh,
foot.
I can go?
Yeah.
Because I'm alive.
Yeah.
You're alive!
You're at 9 HP.
Do I have to take like half my action to get up?
It's half your movement, yeah.
Okay.
Which is 15 feet, but you're right there next to it.
Can I reach my little hand in there and pull out the barb?
You roll me a medicine.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. So angry saying that.
Damn it, my fucking luck right now. My medicine is not very strong. It's a 10.
10 total. Okay, as you do, you feel the bad as it's just screaming and you pull it out.
Can I say I'm really sorry?
You do?
Celestial.
I am not going to ask you to roll. I will roll for you.
So she's up, right?
Yes.
and
as
torturing animals, just like
You got
a
healed
chicken.
I got healed for 5.
5. It takes 1 point of damage as it gets pulled out.
Okay.
So it does hurt, but it's alive and not dying.
He's not bloody.
He's not bloody, and there is a big tear from the bars where the manticore broke.
Okay, so you can get out, possibly.
Okay.
I knew that nice pacifist thing was too good to believe for me all torturing little animals.
I mean,
With that, it is the
Lena.
alicorn's turn, and it just bolts, flaps his wings, gets off the air, 1, 2, 3 inches, and just falls to the ground.
it's a
Never
baby.
heard it so?
No.
Okay.
They just don't know how to fly.
Where is it? Where did it
It
go?
is.
Or
it is
let
in
it
the same
out?
square. Yeah, it's in the same square. You can let it out. You can remove the cage if you want.
Yay!
Not
But-
in dice jail anymore.
With that,
But I'll put the
Are we in
cage
RP
though.
now?
you still have 20 more manticore
Yes.
We are in hostile
who are looking at you guys,
Hungrily.
and its king is dead.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
Immediately, I'm gonna roll to see how many will do this.
No!
Can I just
That's
wait
a
to see
lot.
who the boss is and we can run away?
Okay, so there's 23 apparently, because about 17, I just rolled a d20, about 17 of them just start flying and roaring. A lot of them you actually see oddly smile with like these 3 rows of teeth. And you can see a couple of the baby ones who start like clawing at each other. It looks like they're fighting. Some even start bleeding, but almost all of them are up in the air, except for 5 who are just inching closer.
No!
Yeah, I want to do something.
No!
That's
Yes. What do we do?
Okay, well, kind of is my turn on first round. But
Yep.
My,
Sure.
the thing that I really wanted to do was basically like walk to the middle of that little hallway
Yeah, please do.
and look at basically the 5 that's moving, inching forward. And my helmet's gonna glow like my eyes are, and basically it's just gonna start glowing like red in there, and my sword as well is gonna start catching on fire, but
Okay.
but red, not black.
Can you remove the flag, please?
The poison flag?
The flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, for stream stuff.
Also, you see the map.
Like that?
Oh, is it just a flag?
Oh, just take the flag off?
Yeah, so we can like have RB, so you guys can be as
Okay.
large as we can on the screen.
Okay.
I tried to do it on the computer and I just cannot see. It's too small.
There, happy.
And then just, do you see where it says flag on the
Yeah.
street deck? There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And then, yeah, can someone move me right there by the middle? And facing that way.
Okay. As you move,
Yeah. And basically, like,
spell cast is
I'm not really casting a spell, it's just a
Magical
thing
effect,
because I'm angry or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my eye starts to kind of glow red. You can see it through the helmet. My my sword flames red, not the black flames that normally appears with my other sword, but just red. And I'm just saying, your king is dead. You are all free. Fly if you will. Or something that get the same fate as your king.
It's just the boomer ones that stay.
Don't
They're
let
too
them.
stuck in their ways.
roll me
Okay,
a
boo.
persuasion. You are still poisoned, so you have disadvantage on your
Fine.
checks.
Even
Sorry.
though I'm kind of good at persuasion.
Sorry.
That's a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Great, so you pissed him off.
As that's happening, these
At least you didn't torture
jump
a baby.
towards you.
Ah!
The Manticore has fur, right?
Yes, it does.
While this is happening, Gaunt is wiping his spear off on the Manticore who he just
Okay.
killed
Yeah,
to remove any debris that is on the spear.
Debris.
I understand.
Yeah, I think we all understand.
What kind of debris?
As the other manticores move towards you, and once sniffing red at you,
I'm not bloody anymore.
You're not?
You still have blood all over
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Yeah. You're covered in blood. They will. As one kind of looks to the other ones, we can eat them all. And you see two in the back just and start laughing. What about the rest of you guys?
I'm gonna react to the we can eat them all if I heard it
Yeah.
because I am close.
Yeah, you can hear them.
Are they speaking in common?
I'm just
They're
going,
speaking. They speak common.
I'm just going to crack back with a "We were just passing through," but it's in giant because that's how I mimicked it.
Okay.
And slowly start inching away towards the exit.
I thought you were gonna say we can eat all of them.
That would be great to grab, but yeah.
Alright, so as you're moving away, what about the rest of y'all? They're really just eyeing Saerus at the moment.
I have one round left of your.
How? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'll get right here. And the second any of them get any closer, I'm literally aiming for right in the center of them. And I'll
Okay.
cast Spike Growth.
I mean, if we all move into that pathway, they can only fit one at a time through it.
300 Hell's Gates.
It's the hot
Has this
gate.
back one
Yes.
moved up
And
at all?
y'all are ranged and we have two melee
Oh,
fighters.
it should
so
have.
we
I
can
just
literally
missed it.
Walk backwards in a phalanx and hit them as they come forward.
Alright, as you see as a spell's being casted, you're holding on to it. What about the rest of you guys? Is there anything that you guys are doing?
I continue backing away into the tunnel.
The first priority is getting out of here with the olive horn.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
So my intention was, I don't know, Carver, if he had thoughts since he's kind of party lead.
Merlin said that, but that means absolutely nothing.
Okay.
No, because what happened was basically Merlin said that, but nobody were here to hear.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody
also
was there
true.
to hear
For me.
it. And then when Merlin said, ask your party leader, Tenau looked at me. He was like, hey.
Yeah, at the dinner, I called.
So yeah, you have that information.
My intention was to go to the alicorn and try to pick it up, but is it really heavy?
It weighs like 40 pounds, so it's not terribly heavy. It's a winged horse, but it's not terribly heavy now.
Oh wait, I have a thought. I don't want to steal your thunder at all, but this is a really dumb idea. I
Are you
promise.
saying it out loud?
So as I get to the entrance of the pathway we took to come in, I'm going to turn to the alicorn and pull a carrot
Yeah.
from my bag and just whisper, "T, I'm a carrot," and point it at the alicorn.
As you're picking it up, it looks at you. What do you do? As he's it's looking at the carrot, looks interested, and looks back at you.
I want to again say I'm sorry in Celestial.
Okay.
And say we'll keep you safe, and then just hold it. And I want my wings are still out.
Yeah,
I
when
guess.
you're out, yeah.
And I don't know, prepare myself to fly if need be.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to be gathering strength.
I think
if I know
Air
HP.
traffic
all
control
do
might be a
know
little
that,
nuts right now.
they're- yeah.
I know, but maybe they
They are
won't.
able to fly now, as
Yeah, yeah.
decreed. All right.
I move up next to Saerus.
Oh no.
And as soon as there's at least 3 of them within 10 feet of me, I have something I'm doing.
Okay. They're pretty close. You haven't taken an action, and I don't think you.
I
What is
holding
what
my
is
action.
our?
Oh yeah. Sorry. You're holding your action.
Is it going back this way?
I'll say Carver. What are you doing? If anything.
I'm gonna drop the hex.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, I have the opportunity to recast it.
oh, fair.
It's on the floor now.
And
The
I'm
floor
gonna
is
fairy
hex.
fire
Very far on.
all of them.
Yay!
Oh yes.
Oh, it's a 20-foot cube.
They bright little beaches.
Wait, that's a 20-foot cube?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Wow! It's
There we go.
so
It's on the.
Man, our party leaders are awesome.
So dex saving throw.
That's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's 20 feet.
Yeah.
All right. First
It's
one.
also that high.
22. Second one. Oh my god. Fucking. That's 19. Next one. Okay. Realistically, that is a 4. 13. 12. Last one. 8. So only the first 2 passed.
Yep.
All right.
Does that
So they're
mean-
all glowing, except for the first 2.
They're not glowing?
They're not glowing.
infected? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones that are closest to you.
They're not infected with
Okay.
Jess hands.
Aw, man.
I am going to roll a morale for the biggest one there. And we'll see what happens.
The biggest
Wait, is that the one close
Boy?
to me?
The biggest one,
is the
well, I will say, is going to be, yeah, that one. He's physically the largest creature on there.
Okay.
Oh, if the biggest one was already within range, which it looks like.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I would
you're-
have done my thing.
What's your thing?
When I pop my wings out, all creatures within 10 feet of me have to make a charisma save or be feared of me.
Yay.
Okay.
That's me. too.
First one, it is a 10.
That does not.
Next one, it is a 9.
That does not. Got to be to 12.
And then the big one, that was a nat 22. So 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
so
Okay.
they're all afraid of him.
Mine's a 16.
Alright, is he afraid of you?
No, you'd be
What's
to 12.
what's your
Because I'm within the
shadowy ability? What does it look like?
That's the bone, like.
Oh, the bone wi- oh, the
bone
fear of the
wings.
wings.
The ethereal wisps, and my eyes just turn into a void.
As you see all 3 of them.
And
Mhm.
I'm adding this for flavor.
Yes.
My features become even more sunken and skeletal, as it looks like my already frail form is like withered.
Okay.
We have a lich in our party.
He's become death.
Okay.
You need to-
As your wings expand in that way and your skin gets sunken in, you do see that the larger one. I would like all of you guys, except for you, you automatically will get this. Roll me a insight.
Do I have a disadvantage still with that?
Unfortunately, yeah, you're still poisoned, so you're like, oh god, that's ink. Oh, why am I vomiting ink?
16.
16 pass.
2.
That's not a pass.
Yeah.
7.
7 fails, sorry.
9.
Pass, and 9 fails. So I believe Carver and Everlee, you're the only ones that pass.
The ones in the back of the party.
Yeah, as you're kind of looking and observing, you see the larger one shrinks down, and almost like a fight or flight response immediately hits, and you all get the sensation of, I have to act now because I have to be tougher. And it just claws at the one in front of it.
Immediately spike growth in the center of them.
Okay? Which is that exact thing?
Yeah.
Alright, as it claws to claws at the manticore in front of it, they all they at the start of their turn, right? I'll say for the sake of this,
Okay.
roll me 2d4 right now
Okay.
for everybody.
Okay.
I love Striker.
Okay, that's 3.
3.
Hang on, wait,
It's a
wait.
working
3
system
plus.
magic missile.
Uh,
Its restrictions
I believe it's just a
its
d4s.
Where's my thing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. As that happens, and the biggest of the manticore will. I don't think that is balanced, so let's just do this. Flies. Because they can fly.
Sure.
It just flies 10 feet up in the air, which is another 2d4 of damage.
Mhm.
As it flies, it looks at all you guys and just roars, and it kind of echoes. What'd you get?
7.
7. It's 10 thus far. I mean, that's quite a bit of damage before we even do anything.
Before anything happens.
As it looks at you guys, and then you see it kind of looks up. Tradition must be met. If it costs us a meal, it's fine. And flies over towards the manticore over there.
The dead one?
King
The king, yeah.
The dead king.
Sure. Is he still up in the air?
No, he lands on the ground, and then immediately tears into its face.
Oh!
The
Since the other end is torn up, that makes sense.
Yeah, the dead one who's got his intestines smeared across his
Yeah.
back right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll say that the damage continues to 10 evenly as the other ones kind of lift up, and you just see Manticore.
Oh!
The Manticore, after Manticore starts digging into the king, and they all start consuming it.
Come on, guys, let's go.
We need to
Capture alive!
And I'm just pointing towards the exit.
Okay. As you guys are making that tunnel and snakeway pass and starts twirling around to the upper parts of the terrain, so technically you guys are up here now.
Yay!
When you guys look back, you see a vicious fight between a lot of these manticore. The younger ones, the older ones, and the weaker ones just kind of make the side of like this flanking as the youngest and biggest start fighting against each other. And you're all thinking like they're probably trying to select the new king. Yes.
Gaunt will be the last one to enter the passageway.
Okay.
And the second we're around this corner and out of sight, so like right here of them directly, he's going to full sprint back to the front
Okay.
of the group.
As he's at the front of the group.
He knows to run,
Yeah, of course.
so he ran faster.
As you guys make your way out of the
Dabbing
pit,
while going.
have a baby alicorn in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
I will say pretty easily find your horses hitched, unaware that it was just a rope kind of released over. They didn't try to pull or anything. And
I did mark it.
yeah, you did mark it. Yeah, it was on the map, so you find it really easily. You guys will make your way back to Maryland if that is what you so wish.
Yeah.
You'll probably reach there by nightfall.
Okay.
So when do we
Yes.
just eat the alicorn?
I'm assuming that I have the ability to cast now that I'm a little bit
You're out of
healed.
combat, so yeah, you can cast spells if you want to.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I cure wounds or
Mm-hmm. You can cure wounds. Who are you curing? Yourself? Yes. Roll cure wounds.
unless the baby needs? Does he
The-
need curing because he was?
No, it's 3/4 H. It has 4 HP. It's currently at 3.
When we got back to the horses,
Mhm.
Gaunt would place his hand on your shoulder and in Celestial say, "Your flame is too important to extinguish tonight." And you'll heal for 3.
Yay! Thank you.
Alright. Do you say that in Celestial?
I'll say.
I'm just over
yes.
by my horse going, I'm a carrot.
It looks incredibly frightened, but then the hunger
My
takes
horse
over.
that I'm.
Oh, I thought you were doing.
No, not the alicorn. I'm giving it.
Oh,
the
then yeah,
flowers.
it just it bites and doesn't know when to stop. It kind of hits the metal parts of
You
your
should
finger,
clang, clang, clang.
and then kind of moves back, and you see the lip.
When we get back to our horse, because I'm still poisoned, you will actually see kind of like new, because Saerus will remove his helmet,
Okay.
and he's still in full armor outside.
Yeah.
But he will remove his helmet because he can't breathe properly.
Yeah, and you see a little bit of the steam. I mean, this boy is steaming, literally hot. So,
And he'll be coughing a little bit.
okay.
There's some more redness in his hand, probably.
I will say that on your way back, you, along the way, you would have been able to do a short rest. So if you would like to do a short rest, please do so.
I get my
And
spells like
we
I got
will,
my full.
yes, we will come back as you guys approach Merlin's tower.
I get all my key points back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so we see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, I healed for 3 points.
Oh, nice. Within our group is when I grew up, I actually didn't like Star Wars. I did not care for Star Wars until I was in like my mid-20s, because when I saw it, it didn't appeal to me. It wasn't a medieval experience until I looked at it and said, "Oh, this is just a hero's journey. Like lightsabers are just swords. The Force is just magic. These are space wizards." Like, oh, and like when that thought came in, which is, I understand, limiting and kind of silly, but as soon as I thought that, I was like, oh, this makes sense now, and I'm enjoying it more for whatever reason. That was a trigger. And when I look at like the Millennium Falcon, or when I look at space travel, it's just it's light. When I look at the old Star Trek episodes, they're just squares and blinking lights, and I don't know what that does. And because I don't know what that does, I don't have inspiration. I look inside
I think I know why that is too. I know why that is too. Because in medieval, if you're looking at medieval stuff, it's stuff that you can associate with.
Yes.
It's stuff that you're basically using a thrust weapon, a bow and arrow, things that we are familiar with, things that we know about.
Blonde hair, but looks more human-like. Protruding spikes everywhere. Massive red wings that expand. But as you all do see that it kind of moves its wings to try to levitate and fly, it just does not. The other thing that you see is probably, from your perspective and with the light being shown, I'm going to get to your perception in a second. Maybe about 20 more manticores.
Yep, no, bail.
You see a white furred, hooved creature inside of a cage. And when it looks down, what you see kind of protruding out of, before it kind of runs back into the veil, is a unicorn's horn.
No, we gotta save the unicorn! I am a Clemente and we need to save the unicorn.
Lena's seeing that, knowing what a unicorn is.
Yeah, you would know. They are from your plane of existence.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said disgusting.
Did you see it?
They are.
Well, technically you were the only one that set up.
Okay.
I mean, that was 23.
Did you roll perception?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you see it.
I would say to everyone, I'd be like,
Yeah, it would be a 20.
there's a unicorn in a cage down there.
An odd thing that happens after you see that, as it kind of scuttles, you see wings cover its head.
What, the unicorn?
It's an alicorn.
No, when you say there's a unicorn, you'll actually see Saerus grip his sword harder, and there's gonna be smoke coming out of his helmet.
What it looks to be a baby unicorn with wings, also referred to as an alicorn.
Booyah! 21.
21, nice. All right, roll me 2d6 worth of damage.
I truly believe we're pulling a full-ass maneuver where we're gonna, like, brake check them and go under their belly so he can shoot them.
6.
Okay. They are definitely bloodied. All right. As you shoot and you do that maneuver, as you kind of stop, haul, shoot underneath their belly, and then as soon as that happens, you see as the wicked kind of just boosts the speed and you guys fly off as they're repairing the damage. They are officially bloodied. Whew. They're kind of more than just officially bloodied, but they're bloodied. I have an idea. I'm gonna go over to the kitchen, grab a trash bag, and grab the spear and put it in the trash bag. No one knows the difference now. It is trash.
No one will know.
No. And we can report this to headquarters and see what they think.
So you're going back?
At least that's my idea, yeah.
Okay, going back with the spear?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, so why don't we take a break there?
Okay.
So we can pick up on the next situation.
Alright, so we'll be back in a bit.
Yes, we will.
Here I am.
What's that?
This water cup is more expensive than any cup you've ever owned.
You can kill people with the knife?
You can kill people with a disturbing amount of things in Battlefield.
Oh, I got shot at with a knife. They shot me with a knife.
They didn't shoot you with a knife.
Yeah, they did.
They might have shot you with a knife.
I saw it.
They definitely shot you with a knife.
Don't shoot me with a knife. God. I'm just trying to do shoot 'em ups.
Jesus, how did you die?
I shot someone
That's how.
with a thing that is not for close range combat. But I shot them with it. Last man in squad. Hey, what does that mean?
That means you're the last person alive in your squad.
Fuck yeah, bitches. Let's do the shoot 'em up game. Shoot. Hey. Man, that guy just loves his burgers. And he died. For what? For a country that doesn't care about him? That it just cannon fire? That as soon as you're 18, you're allowed to die for your country, but you're not allowed to vote on major... you can vote. You're not allowed to buy a burr.
I don't mean like one of our friends. I mean like
Randos?
a well-known figure.
That's
Not
fine
Mercer.
too. I mean,
No. Oh. If we're getting anyone from Crit Roll, we're getting Leon or Taliesin.
I will have fun with Leon.
Because I would request that if Leon or Taliesin were going to guest with us, I be brought along for Jesus' lunch date.
Yeah.
And not just because I've got a man crush on both of them.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
But hypothetically, let's say that someone like Cardi B wanted to be on our D&D session.
I mean, I'll fucking play D&D with Cardi
Okay,
B.
I would play D&D with Cardi B.
I would
I don't
also
even like Cardi B, but I would play D&D with Cardi B.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't say I'm a fan of her music, but I could gladly get down to some D&D with Cardi B.
Like, hey, if it's good enough for... what was I say?
Oh lord!
If it's good enough for our good boy Sanders, it's good enough for me.
Accurate.
Like anyone who can call that man and has their number on their phone is probably a pretty good person.
She did do a thing with Bernie's. Okay, I like Cardi B. Never mind.
Yeah, Cardi B's kind of cool. Hey! They're shooting from behind. By the time I recognized it was too late.
Oh.
It's a blue little chair in a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for me and my penis. And all I see is blue.
Why'd you gotta bring your penis into this?
I don't know. Something about me being dissatisfied with life.
Hear the white noise machine and the synth, and all of a sudden you're just thinking about blue penis. I've definitely had some kind of dream like this.
All I'm saying is do a little bit of microdosing.
I know. I'm like, hold on, maybe not sober. Oh.
Sir, are you aware of what's happened, sir?
Sir,
can I ask you about your car insurance? Sir.
Are you aware that you are a rock and therefore are supposed to be solid?
See, this just shows you that sometimes in life you just give yourself goals. No one's going to get them for you.
Yeah. Nobody's here to tell you what to do. You are the master of your own limits.
You are the master of your own dick. This time era we live in the US of A.
Yeah.
If you're not doing something, if it's not making you money, is it really worth it?
Yeah, that's actually a conversation that I had with Lynn a while back, that nobody has a hobby now just to have a hobby. They have a hobby so that they can monetize it.
Yeah.
Everybody is like selling their hobbies, and therefore it stops being a hobby and it's now a job. So nobody has a hobby anymore.
I mean, like I've had to justify like reading books to myself because like I should be doing something else. I should be writing.
Yeah, basically. Like I have tried to. The only time that I've actually sat down to try and read a book was when we had the winter storms, and I literally had no power and I couldn't do any work, and I was like, I have nothing to do, and so I just started reading a book, and that was the only reason why I sat to read a book. Ever since.
Master.
Welcome to the game room.
Good evening and welcome to DNC News. Today is Sunday, July 11th. My name is Chester Chet. Reports of explosion and strange weather anomalies at a resort in Buntersville, Mississippi, has authorities blocking off all traffic near the facility. The local sheriff's department, along with a government agency, has quarantined the area surrounding the facility. Our own news service is not allowed to fly a helicopter in there, as the airspace above Lupinski Executive Resorts has been deemed off limits. We will provide more information as it comes in. In other news, in Sketcherton, Vermont, it is reported that the headquarters for the organization known as BAD, also known as the Brotherhood of Immoral Dudes, was raided by 3 heroes and exposed their operations. The heroes received a tip that a major kidnapping was going to take place, and it was connected to an address of a rundown office building which fronted as a clinic. Once the smoke had cleared from the battle that took place inside, 2 villains and an accomplice was apprehended. The leader, known as Antihil, and one of her underlings, the amazing Kudebuk, and the man who ran the clinic himself, Dr. Aaron Thripp. Several other villains were seen escaping from the vicinity. One of the heroes, known as the Black Vortex, was spotted leaving the scene. The other heroes, a tall man and a woman, disappeared unnoticed. In Kingston, North Carolina, the non-corporal burglar, known as Lip, was found incapacitated in a local house last night without having any external injury anywhere. The homeowner, Roy Ronson, claims to have no idea what Slith was trying to steal. Slith is still unconscious and taken to the prison hospital at Fear Island, Super Prison. She will be unavailable for at least a day. That is it for tonight. My name again is Chester Chet, and this is DNC News.
My God.
Alright, so as you guys are approaching Maryland's Tower, still getting covered by snow.
Is the alicorn in the back of my cart?
The alicorn, I'm told, will be in your arms.
I want to hold him.
Okay. He's quite warm. His feathers and his fur are perfectly adapted to the winter.
Does he like my crow?
Yeah, they'll get along.
I will, in Celestial.
Raven. I have a raven.
Being near where the alicorn is. And in Celestial, I will look at you and say, "They'll never believe you." And then start telling the alicorn what an absolutely adorable little being he is and how much I love his little face.
You see that it's repeating some words, like it's still also just not understanding what they mean. It's like it is a baby. But it's thus far enjoying the sounds of Celestia more than anything else that you guys have said. If you guys speak in common, it really pays no attention. But once the language shifts to Celestial, it's like eyeing you. Like it's learning.
Oh, hey, Tenau. Thanks for phrase number 100. I will gladly take "They'll never believe you."
It's in a Celestial.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But you know, yeah.
I will mimic the hell out of that.
Just for note, I'm right next to Everlee's side, and I'm kind of just making sure she's okay because she went down, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, sister, mom. You did too.
Not this time.
I'm waiting.
Exactly.
I'm waiting for us to run into the one thing that he enjoys from the human world more than anything else.
Oh,
Oh,
all right, excellent. I'm ready for that. So as you guys are approaching, and most of you guys, it's an oddly cold night, and you see the. For those of you can, because some of us gotta. Just so everyone knows, everyone leveled. We're level 4 now officially. Some of us' natural abilities are starting to kick in as your eyes are adjusting more to this quote unquote material plane. You're seeing a little bit further, and
does that mean they glow now?
Maybe. I don't know. I think maybe. As you start seeing clouds start forming, and it looks like it's gonna either snow heavier or start to rain. And you hear the very faint sound of thunder far off into the distance.
Because solid black and simultaneously glowy is a really cool effect.
Yeah, some of us swords do that.
Some of our eyes do that now.
Some of our eyes do that. What? So as you guys are approaching, is there anything that you guys want to do before you actually arrive to the tower?
How long will it take us to get there?
With the snow, well, you do know the trail now.
I just
also
wanna,
like 4 hours.
I just want to get 4 hours of training my horse Teehee on a carrot its name.
You will get trained. Yeah, you'll get 4 hours to train that. Okay.
I never noted the initial amount of hours. I think that's 10.
For training, you really just need to a successful skill check towards one goal. Languages is what you need the specific hours or skills, like tools. So did you already successfully get the?
I did a handle animal last time. I want to do it again.
What did you get last time?
Last time I got like a 16.
So it will take a week, but it will no. You have to RP training it, but yes, it will learn it.
Yeah, me too. I rolled a 19 on mine.
I believe everyone succeeded on their training. Yeah.
Am I alone here? Or is Merlin a little odd?
We're saying that in common.
Yeah. As we're about halfway back.
You will note that it's all of you guys, as soon as you say Merlin, the alicorn starts meh, and its ears move up and it starts fluttering. Like it recognizes that word.
Okay, in Celestial then, he'll say, "We are going to Merlin, little one."
You see its tail viciously start moving.
And then in common, "I think it will attack him."
With kisses.
And it's not that it's trying to jump out of your hand, but its excitement and its wings flapping, it kind of gets like a couple inches off before it just, yep, you're still heavy. I mean, you still have the horse that you're kind of on, so like it's not terrible, but it's just a little bit of like, look at my shoulder. It's just a stretch. Stretch will get that out. No worries.
My intention also was while we were going, just in Celestial, just say that he's a good boy.
Okay.
He's a good boy.
It's getting all the good boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every good boy possible.
I'm going to, like, hearing the Celestial back and forth, I'm going to be like, what are you saying? I've never heard you use this language before.
I don't know, really.
Did you say that in common?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna crack back randomly. Like you can see my cheekbones move up a little, or cheek plates move up a little bit. Are you one of them in Celestial? Because that's how I learned it.
Everybody knows except for you.
Literally, this is Lena's face, and she knows it's cross, and she's like, I'm not gonna hate him, but I'm mad at him right now.
In common, mostly to himself, but not really whispering. Her sister doesn't speak her native tongue. Just kind of contemplative.
It's horrible.
can I for the lulls?
And then,
Yeah,
and
for
then
the
I will
walls.
say
For-
in
for-
Sylvan.
What's up?
I casted comprehend language so I can understand.
Okay, you're
And then
understanding.
I tell them, oh, they're just saying that he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, I'm pointing at the corner.
As far as your understanding, everybody here, maybe I don't know about Carver. He's kind of quiet, but everyone here knows that language that you
Are
don't.
you in the card?
Huh?
Are you in the card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I
Well, I
just
just-
haven't had the best education. I don't
Just
know.
for the, it was just for the lulls.
I don't know now. I'm very confused. We grew up together. What the fuck?
I don't think we talked about it, but I want to RP my comprehend language as the person in my head.
Okay.
Translating.
You're doing the carrot thing.
Oh,
Sure.
Yes.
wow.
Okay. They're translating very well. It's a little hard and jarring because they don't speak in the nicest
No.
form,
Yes.
but you are getting the gist of the situation. As a short rested, leveled up, spells gained, abilities and feats, you guys approach Merlin's tower.
I'm somehow a little bit more muscular.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Oh.
As
Grr.
by the time you guys are approaching and hinching your horses, you start feeling the first drop of rain. Just rain at the moment.
As weird as it is to, Cyrus' helmet is kind of settled at the horse, and he's not wearing his helmet because he's needing to breathe properly.
Okay, understood.
Are we outside of the
At the moment, yeah.
bubble?
Yeah. You'll be inside the bubble if you want to hit your horse. Did you want to do something outside the bubble?
If it's raining outside the bubble.
Yes. You'll be able to train
I want
outside
to
the bubble.
detect magic and see if the rain has the same properties
Ah.
as the snow.
As you cast Detect Magic, roll me an Arcana check. So
Oh,
D20 plus Arcana.
How long did it take us from
4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
So my poison is 20.
Your question is 20?
My poison.
Poison.
Oh.
Because you told me 24
yes.
hours.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm just counting down.
Yeah, it's good that you are. No, it's not.
Okay.
You feel that it's either strong enough that it's avoiding your detection or just natural. Because that's also a possibility. It's just so powerful that you're like, I can't detect it. But you pretty sure it's not that.
Okay.
It's raining. Weathers are colliding. And the snow eventually will stop and it'll just be full out rain. You're not getting hailed on, so that's good.
Because I'm a little bit agitated right now.
Yeah.
When the rain comes to me, is it gonna turn into steam?
there's a couple bits of just. Start making your way.
Wow.
As you do open
Can you
the door.
imagine what we look like as a party? I mean,
scary
think
as fuck.
think about how we all look.
Yeah, scary as
Well,
tit.
when my wings aren't out, I just look frail.
Yeah, but I mean, got a skeletal look, right? Kind of.
I look super mixy.
And then red. And I don't know what I look like
Iron
now.
Giant.
I still have a Cud's shirt wrapped around my hat,
Yes, you do.
like trying to obfuscate me a little.
When we get to the door at Merlin's, I will loudly in Draconic.
Carver looks normal.
Because at this point, I just assume Merlin understands and speaks everything.
Yeah.
Which is probably a fairly safe assumption.
He does legitimately have stats, so I'm looking at him right now.
We have returned successfully.
As that happens, you.
We're at the towers. I heard crows.
Yeah, you hear the crows. You hear the crows. You hear, who's there? And the door opens. Oh, you gave me a fright. I thought there was invaders that popped through the bubble. And you look at the living room. The fire is roaring. You don't see any of like the automatons and like the kettles and the things that have been enchanted to move around up. It looks like every cupboard is closed, but the walls are covered in paper with like lines through them and string. The ceiling is covered in paper. There is dozens and dozens and dozens of books.
So it's like the mailroom thing from Always Sunny.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really, really close to this, and Merlin's just like, you know, as he kind of comes out. Oh, sit.
When we walk in there, and then we saw all that paper in the wall. I'm gonna look at that. As weird as this is not the weirdest thing I've seen in this tower.
However far I am into
That's
the
true.
room.
You've seen me in some.
However far into the room I got,
Yeah.
the second he says sit, Tenau is just gonna walk
Sit.
He looks
Where
at
you
you.
were standing.
That's perfectly fine. That's normal.
Where you were standing, you just
As
I was like 2 steps in, just
so, as you guys are getting situated and really, really bitter tea that you know better is being tossed around, or the opposite, so sweet of a tea that you will get the beatest.
The beatus, no.
You will get the beatus.
As long as you get the supply.
Can I start rotting the teeth that I don't use?
Oh my god, please don't.
The donated teeth?
Uh-huh.
As Merlin kind of gets his blue cloak, kind of just like wraps himself around. I think he grabs his beard and kind of wraps himself around. Okay.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and go right to him and just put my hand on his back.
No, I don't like that.
Just my warmth.
I don't
natural
like
warmth.
that. I don't like that.
So you want fires?
You just see as he kind of like waves his hand, and a couple of logs just go into the fire, start roaring more. But he looks at you. So, leader, this is all that I've gathered and learned. There are essentially 5 great spirits, gods, whatever you want to call them. 2 passed on or moved away, or people stopped writing about them because I can't find anything on them. But there's still 3 that are left. And they have many, many different names. You know one of them. They're either called... Their true name is Life, but I believe you call them Terra. Yeah. There's also Death. It's a common name. That's neutral in all this. But they've made more enemies than I can honestly count. They're just trying to help people. They never act in malice. They're actually incapable of doing that. But whatever. They're treated unfairly. Then, there is the darkness. At least that's what the old kings of the Fae called it. It has other names. The first king of the Fae, Queen? Androgynous? They're water, so I don't know how to appropriate them. But the Water Fae, they called it a Night Walker. One that walks at night. It's kind of obvious why.
Can I history then? If
Yep.
you've read anything.
Merlin's foot slipped apparently as he was trying to
Father's books in Merlin's
Sure, roll me a history.
The pleasure.
Roll me history.
Very smart boy.
Roll me history.
Oh wait, no, disadvantage. Oh, that's a 19.
Alright, disadvantage. You are poisoned.
That's a 10.
10. Fuck. If you're gonna die or vomit, there's a kettle over there. There's a weird object in front. It's called a Night Walker, for it only comes out at night, which is right now. So right now is when you should be afraid. There you go.
Is it big?
It's looks around.
God proportion.
Looks at. It's really big.
I'm gonna explain the loot thing that we saw the other day.
Oh.
Okay.
Like describe
Drinking.
that big.
Grabbing her drink.
As you're describing the giant creature. I don't think that's it.
Oh.
It could be.
I'm drinking.
Kind of grabs a quill, starts making notes.
I was like, what do you think, Doc?
I don't know, that could be it too. I wasn't there. Anyway.
Oh, I'm gonna look at Carver. You have a carving of it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll pull out the carving that I made of it.
We don't
Looks at
have
it.
the monstrosity.
So he kind of like moves and grabs a paper from like one of the walls that's behind a couple of things and shows it to you guys. It looks identical.
Shit!
It looks at it. No, I don't see the resemblance. Gonna put the paper back. You can see.
I'm drinking. I'm getting diabetes.
I'm taking her drinks as soon as they
I'm getting
her
more.
water.
I'm getting tea. I'm getting water. I'm getting whatever I'm drinking.
As
Just liquids, not alcohol.
Drinking whatever's in front of me.
this
Fire.
entity, it consumes life, but it really never hungers for it. It just is. Its entire being is consumption. The old kings and queens of your kind believed that the darkness was the antithesis of life. The darkness just is. And when it consumes, you're ash. You disappear. No more past, no more present, no more future. You disappear. You are no more. You're annihilated. You have thinking?
Extinction.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you were just gonna go right.
It's not for a thing I'm doing right now.
Okay, no, alright, no. Well, there's also lesser than things. You probably know some of them.
I actually look at all the images.
Mhm.
Do I recognize any of?
Some of them look familiar, but they're more abstract drawings that you can I can name 3 people that look like that entity.
I think that one owed me money.
Oh yeah, he's a dick. Makes sense. There are also lesser spirits, by the way. I mean, all magic really comes from the 5. If there aren't fays or spirits or gods or poorly related cousins, it all kind of descends down into you. You have magic. You're descended from it. Interesting enough, what I read, each one has a weapon, or at least a weapon is associated with it. The light has a blade that is as bright as the sun. Death has a dagger that cries. I don't really translate that one very well. The other 2, one has a red blade. Rumors are that the first Goblin Kings made it. There's a whole bunch of griffins that think that it belongs to them because the griffins are stupid and think that the name is... So it's just a name. It doesn't...
Just hang out by the door.
Huh?
Griffins.
It's just a pure coincidence. Trust me, griffins are stupid.
It took me way too long to get that joke. I might be a griffin.
You heard of this one? There is oh wait, no, you haven't. Sorry, I'm reading my notes wrong. The Nightwalker. It also has a blade associated with it. Its blade is made out of one substance, Vorpal.
Yup. Done. Cross stands up and just walks out of the fucking.
If we get that sword, I'm melting it down and making it into my spear.
But
I'm just gonna go do a lap because fuck that.
it's been lost to time, just as the Nightwalker has been lost to time. Now, there's one blade that you guys you've seen. Everyone has seen it. The artificers of old, the first elven bladesmiths, they created this sword. Well, the queen made it, Excalibur.
You fool.
Well, I mean, Arthur broke the first one. He broke the sword in stone. So now he gets it. there's also like a weird. Just look, just if there's Caliburn and to Excalibur, just elven legalities are incredibly unbelievable.
Does the sword sing to himself?
It does, and it wants to go to California. How did you know that?
California?
Oh, it's a place like that one.
That is my favorite depiction of that sword. I love it.
Excalibur, going to California.
I love him so much.
Oh, Lord.
You have no idea how to make Excalibur.
This is how we get rid of this copyright strike.
Yeah.
Oh, it's worth it. We'll 3D print the mini tomorrow. It's worth it.
Do you have any questions? I know I just made your minds go.
Cross picks this convenient moment to walk back in.
Lady of the Fields.
Oh yes. So, nothing.
This is where
Throw hands up. Do another
a
lap.
relevant question would be asked, but out of character, I need to know that as part of my backstory. Just a yes or a no.
We can make it a thing.
Okay, if
it would probably be equivalent to Dark Fae.
Well, I mean, it's the child.
Y'all should talk about this later.
I'm reading this wrong.
You damn kids and your post-it notes. Back in my
I'm only thinking of one, and it's a dwarvy.
No, it's the king's heir.
Oh, not yet.
Okay. Then.
Oh yes, no, not yet.
Not yet?
The kid's not in
Then,
existence.
There is a woman I have
You see Tross look in the window, see y'all do it,
Yes.
like drinking, and
I'm
keep doing a lap.
eventually.
Can we wait?
Yes.
I'm bad with human names.
Harold.
More gay.
Never heard of her. She sounds like a bitch.
Yes.
You will see that he actually gets really upset at that name.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, crosses his legs, looks over to the other side of the table. Nope, never heard of her.
Gaunt would not realize that. He would just be.
Everybody's like, Merlin is visibly upset now.
Yeah, Gaunt's just like, okay, he doesn't know who that is.
Wait, what name did you say again?
Morgano?
Okay, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. Yes, you're just drinking tea?
I'm drinking
We're-
nonstop.
We're
Okay.
sister drinking tea, diabetes tea.
Yeah,
Diabetes.
that's fine. I don't care. Anything in my mouth.
You're gonna have exhaustion points.
Does anyone have any questions?
We're talking.
Do you want to ask Merlin? Yes.
Of those, what is Oreo?
Oh.
What is
It. So it's called a god, but it's not really. It has. There's entities that are a hold of seasons. It's like a fae of seasons. It's like cold season. It's like winter season.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. It has cave. Everywhere. The snow is everywhere.
That's right. Jesus.
It's why are they looking for? It's a her. Why looking for her is I don't know. That's not something that I found out. But if they're looking for her, they're probably trying to awaken her. They're probably trying to do some mischief. Which I can stop at any moment, but I will choose not to and instead just send y'all.
Can I ask what?
What?
Can I ask what? Lyson does?
Oh.
Why not?
Because I believe in you, and I think that you can do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are we supposed
I'm
to do
walking
with
past the
healing?
window and just screeching.
That
They
may
really?
have been the whiskey.
Continue my lap.
What healing?
Well, that's why you wanted to see us originally.
Oh, yeah.
Side questing, got busy.
I'll just observe from a distance. You can roll me as insight if you would like.
Okay.
Also,
Both of us, or?
Just,
Yeah.
Just like.
Okay.
You also do
11.
see that the alicorn is walking around, and Merlin's not paying attention to the alicorn.
If I see him out of the corner of my eye,
Yeah.
like the alicorn walking around, I'd say, Merlin, and I point to the alicorn.
As that happens, I'm so sorry because he's going to run through you and just go over to the alicorn, and the alicorn is going to start mimicking bird calls, and it grabs Merlin and they start spinning.
I told you it would attack him.
Well called.
And yeah, the alicorn is mimicking cardinals, and it starts mimicking like finches and pigeons. It's just mimicking
At that
different bird
point,
calls.
A craw would
Uh-huh.
hear this and start cawing.
Okay, and there is a cacophony of just bird noises.
Can I hear it outside? Because I'm just doing a lap.
Yeah.
Another lap past the window, you just.
The others call on the outside.
Where's your helmet? Where's Saerus's helmet?
Huh?
Near you, your helmet.
I'm not wearing it, but
As it starts petting it, you see that it starts biting onto the beard and starts like eating the beard. Yes. You got a question that you want to ask?
I asked about 3 things
Yes.
originally, right?
Yeah. What was it? Yeah.
You said they were all the same.
You should blast him in the face.
Yeah.
More or
Remind
less.
me. Remind me of the things. I have a baby eating my beard.
I asked you about the Eldrazi
Yes.
ish entity that I just pulled out of fiction.
Yes, that's the nightmare. That I don't believe it is because they don't look anything alike, but it might be.
I asked you about the cruel, the older, and the oldest.
So, what I think they're trying to say is that the oldest must be this entity, the darkness. They're trying to awaken someone that is older than themselves, but not as old as it. That might be your cold god, winter spirit. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Jackmas.
Who is doing that? Something that has connections to it. A spirit, a fae. Who is causing the cold curse? If the cold god is asleep. Why are they looking for the mountain map? He grabs like he does not grab the actual gem, but he grabs like a teapot that's broken and pretends that it is.
I mean, the gem's in my room with the sword still.
You know I don't look through your room, that's therapy.
And
No, my room is
I also
clean.
asked you about the entity that sent a message to me through the 2 thing.
That's in the common tongue, I believe you refer to them as hags. It's probably a grandmother or an aunt. Those
Brings fruitcake around
the
Christmas.
Danes brought them over.
Danish hags.
They're still new to these lands, and they like eyeballs. Maybe give them a present full of eyeballs. Also, they act in pairs of 3. 1, 2, 3, a pair.
Yeah.
A pair.
There.
A pair of 3.
A pair of 3.
A pair of 3, yeah. Look, I didn't write the backstory, they did.
These Danes have strange tradition.
I know, they shower. And they braid their hair and look fucking hot. That's that moment.
Cyrus removing his brain.
Cyrus is showing his true self. I'll say that the door moves open, and you'll probably see it cross as you're like moving around the bar. You just see some dude kind of just walking into the tower. Just opens the door.
Some dude.
Yeah, some dude.
Do I recognize some dude?
Recognize
No.
some dude?
You
No?
also do not recognize some dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna stop moving, like, on freeze frame, like
Oh, okay.
mid-step.
Alright, so
So he opens the door
Yeah.
and starts walking in.
As soon as he opens the door, he kind of turns around, not looking at you guys, he's looking at the floor. To describe the individual first, he has a very trim, thin beard that like the mon chops go up to where like the hairline would meet. You're gonna learn really quickly that he's actually bald. He has black pants and these brown tall boots. He has a crossed white t-shirt that has blood and dirt on it. He has a very, very elaborate blue and gold trench coat with fur lining on the inside of the hood. As he's taking off his, it's actually a Turkish flat hat that has the same ornate designs as the coat, but the hat is red and gold, and it kind of matches, but also just does not match at the same time. As he kind of puts the hat over, and you see that he has a curved wooden staff that as he kind of puts it onto the coat rag, you see about 40 runes all deactivate onto the staff.
Oh, wow.
As he's taking off his coat and everything and putting him back up, still like not looking at you guys.
It's Merlin 2.0.
When he enters and people's faces aren't immediate recognition, Tenau will stand up and position himself so that he is between the newcomer and Merlin.
Okay, gotcha. As he doesn't say anything, but just he doesn't look at you guys, but as he's kind of putting his coat in his hat and taking off his coat, looks like the beast is still loose. I guess the party's still out. Kind of looks around at all you guys and looks very confused.
I am staring through the window, not moving from my initial stopped location.
Okay.
You're a scarecrow.
You do see Merlin with the alicorn still biting his beard. Sir, who are you? I am Merlin the magician. And the guy looks at him, magician? Is that what you've been telling people my name is?
Did you say is that what you've been telling?
Yeah, my name is. I'm more of a druid than anything else.
Oh, great.
So is this a party? It looks at all of you guys, except for you, you're on the outside.
I'm gonna tentatively walk back to the door and just kind of peek.
Yes! Now that is beautiful. And kind of starts like stepping around you guys. You must be Saerus. Great potential in you.
Well, how do I not recognize this guy?
You've never met this man.
Okay.
You've never met this man.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Merlin's over here, and this dude he's just walking around like he owns the place, but Merlin's over there.
Guy that just walked in, actual Merlin.
No, I understand.
Merlin we thought we knew, simulacrum.
Fucking.
He's the groundskeeper with watch.
He's a clone.
As he also looks towards Evelyn, kind of nods as she finally, and then she also nods her head. And
Gaunt stays between that one and the Merlin.
Okay, no problem. Kind of looks towards both of you. You're the sisters that can heal. It's great, it's wonderful. I have not heard or met the rest of you.
I'm stopping drinking at this point.
She stops mid-drink.
What? Who are you? That's all three of you.
I just duck under the door frame and just walk towards him, hand outstretched.
Crosshatch, it's nice to meet you.
Merlin, nice to meet you.
And I sit down and I'm just giddy.
That is the master. And he'll point at the Merlin we know as well.
As he looks at you, hi. I've been lying to all of you. And then you hear the same flutter of wings that you kept hearing many times as he turns into an owl and just lands on his shoulder. This is my familiar. His name's Artemis.
The master was a bird.
Yes, a quite good bird.
Birds aren't real.
That's true. As long as he's within the halls of my castle, he has a potential in my gift.
That's literally all Lena said.
I like birds.
But yes, they're quite grand.
Birds.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him, and I was like,
The alicorn's like, yes, bird.
I studied on this tower for years.
Yes.
Never met you before.
That's because I'm quite busy.
So I've been learning magic from the owl.
I've been guiding him.
Is that why I wasn't able to produce my magic?
Probably so, because he was been telling you things that are incorrect, yes.
But I'm able to do my magic now.
That's because the magic was inside. No, that sounds stupid.
Tenau will
You're
at the owl
Uh-huh.
and ask the owl,
Sure.
Would he know of who I am searching for?
Kind of looks, turns. Yes. Kind of looks towards the to Artemis. As Merlin says, "Why are they not hunting the beast?" And then you hear that, "Meh." Oh, I see. Well, the knights are still out there. I think the beast can wait.
What beast?
It's a beast that the Templars have been questing for, but they have been unable to apprehend.
The Red King? Is that what I forgot what the name was.
No, this is something that you have no idea
Oh.
because Artemis only talked to you about it.
Oh.
But that was the mission you were supposed to go on, and Artemis said, "Go save my friend's life."
Shit.
Artemis
not-
just wanted to have a tea party with the alicorn.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Alright.
Manticore.
Oh yes, I cursed the king so he could not fly because he was kind of a dick.
Manticore dead.
That could be good or potentially harmful to the environment around.
Points to alicorn.
Capture alive.
I am understanding what happened.
Our master on your shoulders.
He just grabs your great owl and presents it so you can talk to it.
He sent us.
I can. Good job, Artemis. Kind of just putting to the owl.
and then in Celestial,
This one is so sweet.
and point at the alicorn.
It will respond to yes. I do believe that that will be the last of its kind, so it must be protected.
He will walk over and give the baby a hug.
Baby, no, understand what the fuck's happening. It's like, oh, hugs. I like them. They're warm. So,
Just
yes.
really quick, RP wise, every time he moves around, she's just Lena's watching him and is kind of like scowling a little bit. When she sees him giving a hug to the alicorn, she kind of softens a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
It's a tiny bit, like
Tiny.
0.5.
It's
Drop
like-
some tension in the shoulders.
Alright, as Merlin 2.0 or original Merlin, however you want to call it, looks at you guys. Ultimus has been filling in some of the things that have been happening. Although Arthur kind of gives a big smile when he says the word Arthur. Was very much like for assistance in capturing this beast. I think the Templars can handle something as simple. You guys killed a manticore. That is impressive.
I had to clean some shit.
I'm
gonna.
Yeah.
I'm back to
There's a reason my spear is out there.
Got it. You see that his eyes kind of glow a little bit blue, and you hear as like it starts pouring heavy rain outside.
Yeah, much like whenever you're sitting at a campsite bored with a knife and you start pitching it at the ground. when we walked in, as we were walking towards the door, he just chucked it spear side down towards the yard somewhere.
Okay, so it's gonna get cleaned hopefully by the morning with the rain pouring heavily. So, as I have to officially write the report from Arthur because he sometimes gets upset and anal about things.
So did the Manticore.
I believe you.
No. Anal about this is what he just wrote down.
As he kind of looks around at his
I'll take
house,
the full context, okay?
and to be honest, Optimus, this is a lot cleaner than I would expect after a couple of years of being lost. Oh, good job. So you're after the Frost Maiden.
Is that what it's?
That's her proper name, yes.
Can't you do the bumblebee thing
Is she
with
after
mimicry?
us?
I don't believe so. She's
Yeah.
quite
Elaborate.
immobile. Quite literally in crystalline form.
There
But
were
others are
creatures,
after
beasts, those who were after us.
It probably
because of-
wants your map.
Also, it's not mimicry.
I forgot about it,
It's
so I'm
mimicry.
gonna summon it, but I'll summon
I'm
just
not
my
sure
long
if it's
sword.
going
My
out.
long sword
Was
like,
it your
oh.
for the racial feature?
Like the
So,
Transformer bumblebee.
to address you all, I believe, because I had to make a report.
Apparently the owl named us totally ordinary peasants.
Totally ordinary
I thought that was a joke.
peasants.
That was what the owl
I am now glaring at Saerus.
named us.
I thought that was a mistranslation. They just said top, like maybe tactical operating protectors or something. No.
Totally better.
I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders.
Peasants.
So my totally ordinary peasants. You see that he kind of scratches his bald head.
I'm gonna look at Berlin when he says that. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Being a knight and all, I'm a little offended about that.
You are peasants. Peasants live more honest lives than some knights I've ever met.
That is true.
Most nights.
So, what is y'all's intention? What would you do next?
I believe our intentions was to go to that mountain.
What would you do to just the mountain?
Pretty much what the Arthur had sanctioned to maybe capture that frost maiden.
May I make a request?
Of course.
Once you meet the Frost Maiden, I don't think she'll be able to distinguish what good or evil are. I don't think that she will let you just walk out freely. Don't kill her.
So capture alive.
Capture alive.
Just reflex.
I would say make sure that she has a very happy home. She is quite important to
What does that mean?
Well, she has quite a bit of forms that she likes to take. One is her authentic self. One is in the shape of winter. One is in the shape of a crystalline, immobile, undamageable form. And one is into her primal state, which mimics an owl and a great horned creature.
So what are we supposed to do? Exactly.
I would say talk to her. Convince her to stay in her crystallized form. Protect her home. Give her a reason to continue to give us winter. That's what I would do if I was in the situation. Oh, Optimus, give them the gift. And you see that the owl flies off and goes into the, not gracefully by any means, more as it slams into a bookshelf as it kind of, all the books fall over and you hear the ooh, ooh of the Alex getting hit by bullets, and it's looking for something.
So it's an arrow.
Huh?
This is not Artemis, it's arrow.
It's Artemis now.
As it grabs a wooden miniature, and it flies over to the table and just, boop, 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 just drops it onto the ground. It looks like a chess piece. Looks like the knight's piece, just 3-section little wooden carved object.
What is that?
It's a place of rest.
Nice.
Place of rest.
Yeah.
How do you use it?
Oh, well, I relinquished property of this item, and you see that the item glows blue. Who wants to own it? It needs an owner.
I have a card.
If no one's moving, I'm gonna go like that and just try to grab it.
I was not doing anything. Artemis
I was saying like no one's moving.
Don't have much. I have just arrived.
Yes.
On this plane.
Yes. You are from the Feywild. At least the part that would be called Celestia.
Yes.
How did you get here?
Rather forcefully. I was thrown out.
There's quite discourse in Celestia at the moment.
I found out about a rebellion and got in the way of it.
And do you feel that's part of the Nightwalker's interference with the world? There's a lot of commotion happening in the Fae. A lot of commotion happening in the material plane as well. I do fear that you will have to cross paths with your kin eventually.
That is one of them, but she does not remember.
Do you know anything?
You are Fae. You are celestial. You are magical. And you should be free to walk around as you are. But you're not. So, together you should protect each other. As to who you are, your past does not determine that. You determine that. You are a sister, you are a protector. You are the identity that you give yourself.
It makes sense.
Scrappy life.
Where did I come from?
Where?
That's the mystery.
You could have been born anywhere. I don't know who your parents were. You might have just been forcefully out. You might have been abandoned. You might just more that you can. I don't have the answers to everything, but I'm sure you'll find them eventually.
The only thing that I can recall, and it's very hazy, is some conflict. Maybe like someone who was with me was killed.
There are those that can get corrupted. There are those that are being corrupted currently in the Feywild. There is a dark place. Some call it hell, some call it purgatory. Its authentic name is the Shadowfell. It's a world filled with grey and depression and anger. It's very contagious. It leaks through the world. It makes beautiful creatures into monsters. It's a place where you can get lost for a really long time. Seconds there become years. Your grief can become intoxicating and all-consuming. They have friends that have been lost there. So, on to happier conversations. That is a tower, if you will. Whoever owns it can give it a command word when spoken. Please don't do it inside. You would have a place of rest anywhere you go.
Oh my god, it's a pocket tower instead of pocket tower.
Yes.
Does it? Oh wait, you go first.
I must speak to you in private later.
Sure.
Question on the thing. Is it gonna how long does it last?
Until you call it back within its peace.
Is it a one-time use?
No. It's until it's broken.
How
It's made out of wood and
Okay.
stone, so it can be broken.
It's broken when someone breaks it.
Yeah.
Or is there a limit to the magic?
There's no limit to the magic, it's limit to its physicality. Anything that you put inside it, as long as it's non-organic, it will stay within. It will not untransform unless every non-organic thing are out.
I was gonna do that. So what if he stayed inside?
He is living.
I'm being noticed. I'm sorry, that's like the greatest thing.
So, if you want to unsummon the tower and there's a fly inside, it will not unsummon. But yes, that is a pocket tower, for all intents and purposes.
I'm gonna grab it. I was like, someone wants to keep it. I'm gonna look at the party. What timing is this?
Do we sign?
Do you sign a contract? I mean, it's up to y'all.
I've already sold my soul. Like, let's be real here.
No.
I have sold my soul too.
Do we assign the word?
If you're willing for suggestions, its official title is called the Vacation Spot. It's what I used to take with me, so I upgraded. But
Vacation spot.
I would just say Vacation Spot, and it would spring up.
Okay.
And also, it will only summon once the person who owns it summons it and says the words. If you relinquish rights of it, anyone can grab it. Or if you die, the first person to touch it is now the owner.
I'm looking at it like, wait, I touched it.
No, you're the owner now. I relinquished the rights.
Oh. So I'm gonna go like,
unless you gift it to somebody.
So it's a round tower, but you said there's still corners in here?
Yeah, the first floor is it's a house. The tower starts at the second floor.
Okay.
How tall is it?
The Merlin's tower?
No, this tower.
This one in your hand is, I would say, I didn't write it down, but I'll say 3 inches. How tall has it become? 30 feet total.
So about 3 stories.
Yeah, each section will be 10 feet divided. When it's fully extended, it's 25 feet round by 10 feet, so 30 feet total.
Okay.
And it is, well, until you activate it, that's all I'll tell you.
Okay.
So I activated the tower now.
Please don't.
And now we'll go sit in one
everyone
of the
roll me a dex
corners,
save.
kind of muttering to himself in
Squish
Celestial,
Mhm.
looking concerned.
See you vacation spot.
And he'll just wait until a time that he could talk to Merlin on his own.
I'm going to do the pantomime while sitting at the table that I've done before. Y'all, like when I was asking for the quill and ink, and I'm just gonna look to Merlin and just do the pantomime again because I don't know the words for it, but I need one. And I'm gonna pull out my book and just thunk it on the table nonchalantly.
I'm gonna go.
Kind of just walks over, grabs a pen and quill ink.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you.
Crack it open to a blank page, and then I'm realizing I probably shouldn't do this in front of people. I'm just going to stand up and walk out into the snow.
Okay.
Wait, it's raining outside.
It's raining. Yeah, it's raining outside.
Oh, it's raining outside? Well, shit.
It's raining heavily because Merlin also did cast control weather to make it rain more.
I'm gonna open the door,
so that
look out, close the door,
no rust,
and then put everything back in order.
Okay.
Including the quill.
Yeah, Merlin is okay.
He'll summon one.
Costs like 1 copper. I don't think he's crying about it.
He's also got an owl, so like he can't get big feathers.
Fair.
Free quill.
So
they fall off.
With Merlin there looking kind of awkward. Yes.
I'm gonna ask him, is there a way that we can communicate with you in there?
Within the town. If I leave a device, then sure. I can spring something up. Give me some morning. I'm sure I can find something.
We have our quest.
So, I guess as the conversation's dying down, I want to look again now, not to Artemis, but to Merlin and say, so we understood that you wanted us to come. And we were wondering if there was a specific purpose.
Originally, your magic is quite rare. There was, even amongst magicians, it kind of looks at Artemis's head's deep within like the pot of sugar. Healing is not something that a lot of Fae can do effectively. You probably have a closer line to the light than most. Originally, it was because I wanted to learn from you. But now my intentions are more selfish. You know Arthur. You know him. Just have everyone's king or whatever. He has a team. He has Templars. Why can't Merlin have a team? Sometimes it's good to shut the kid up.
I'm gonna look at him again like, but our knighthood of the Phoenix is part of his...
Well, you can be part of both teams, and the points count towards me.
So, I'm part of the Phoenix Knight Order and the top.
That's up to you to decide. I don't control your fate.
I heard he's not the best brother.
Who, Merlin? I mean, Arthur. I mean, he has his moments.
He's alright.
But
I also don't know how trustworthy my source was.
if this counts for anything for you, and any ease, I would give my life for Arthur in a heartbeat. I will move the mountains themselves to make sure that he is okay. But that's just me. So you see that he kind of like looks at the table for a couple of seconds. And his eyes gets a little bit teary and kind of just looks at y'all.
He's a good fighter.
He damn well better be. I taught him myself.
But I still think the Weeping Monk is better.
Weeping
Lancelot.
Look, Lancelot. There's a term that I like to call Lancelot, and it's called a himbo. He's strong and fast, but
is he the pretty one?
Some people call him pretty, yes.
He's bad at his job.
At this point, what is y'all's passive insight?
15.
Oh, mine is a 10.
Oh, it's
15 is I'm sorry, that's not the number I'm looking for.
Is it just whiz mod?
10 plus your insight.
Insight.
16, okay. You would
11.
notice.
16.
You would notice.
13.
So only just our Aasimar here. When you said the pretty one, there's a hint of jealousy in Merlin's voice whenever he says, yes, some people call him pretty.
Yeah, I'll say.
I have seen him from afar once. I almost thought he was one of us for a moment.
He's not that pretty. He's really not. It's because your biceps are 42 inches round and your chest is that's big and you have perfectly hair and it's always straight and just some people have other types. That's all I'm saying.
I've never seen somebody outside of Celestia with that bone structure.
Okay. Again. Other people like other things.
Cross is standing up and just going up the stairs and to his room that he has never been in before.
As you open a room, it's just like, oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, just walk in.
Okay.
Yes.
so attractive, beguiling men aside, because they're fraught with good trials, as we have experienced in our many years. Leave them to their things.
Dick measuring contest.
What's the name of
I can't speak for my sister, but I do believe that we are interested in spending time with Evelyn and learning more about all of these things, maybe doing work for you, but we also feel loyalty to our home and to protect our family, and I don't know if you would be neglecting them.
I think that you are strong and smart enough to make your own decisions for yourselves and understand when adventure calls, if it's something that you would take up for the betterment of all, or it's something that you can ignore. This beast that needs to be hunted down, the Templars can take care of it. Arthur can probably take care of it himself if he gets off his ass.
His donkey.
His donkey, yeah, he does have quite a good donkey. I don't mean to be harsh as I say this, but there is a lifespan that I will run through, and when I'm no longer here, who's going to take Merlin's spot? Who's going to teach the next generation magicians how to do things? I am fully believe in y'all's abilities to handle a minor god. I think you would do well. But do not fear that if you can't do something, that I will not get involved and fix things for the greater good. But what is a world when Merlin fixes everything?
Can there be some protections given to our home in our absence? Because it seems they've been falling victim to the wiles of the forest and all of the happenings.
Protection is a delicate term. If
You know the king and the queen are resistant, but something. Maybe another time, just.
They are not great fans of me.
For the right price.
He just turns into Beetlejuice for a moment.
Slip into my Lena speak when we're talking about the king and the queen again.
As I'm looking through notes for names.
Yeah. I don't remember what my called them, honestly.
Yeah. So the king and queen.
Yeah.
I should make this easier to find. But okay. Well, those of your forest. If I go help them, what's about the fairies to the south? And what of the gnomish kin to the far east? What of the Stormcallers barbarians to the land of the Danes? It's really easy to cast judgment when someone can come and fix something. Then you're always expected to fix, and when you don't, you're the villain. And after a couple of 100 years, your name is only villainous. So why not send a group of people that come from all walks of life?
I walk back down the stairs at exactly that moment with no bag on,
Yeah.
and just look around and then take a seat back at the table.
So why not have a group of people, totally ordinary peasants, go around and give Faekind a good name? Teach others that the Fae can be trusted.
I feel if there's any way we can promote a more cooperative attitude, a more international magical cooperation.
Yes, maybe like a school we form kind of over there by the northern area and divided between houses. I hear that the griffins are...
They got the door, I know, it's ridiculous.
I rather like serpents.
So,
He says it
I know a bad dude who would also agree with you.
But the ravens, though.
Don't think of me calling you for missions. You have your own free will. If I think that something must be done and call upon you, if you're free, please do so. But you're here to do as you wish and as you want. As good as the will as you can.
When he finishes, I am gonna tell him, like, kind of stand up in my chair and I think the reason why I'm still alive because of the nature, or terra as he called it.
Yeah.
Is to try and save the Fae. My calling, if you will. My destiny, I guess. Or something like that.
Destiny is only a word for those that do not understand what determinism is.
That's basically what I kind of felt when I saw some of those Faes being enslaved and killed.
I want you to know that as much as evidence on the contrary to what I say, you're not predetermined to do anything in your life.
That's not what my personality says.
I know. You're talking
says
to a
I'm
Merlin.
in service of the greater good.
My character sheet said I have a destiny.
Yeah. You do what you want, boo boo. I have not been back in my home for quite a while, so I think I would like to rest. I'll speak with you in private in a minute. If you would like, I'll come to you. Yes.
One more quick question.
What up, dog?
What up? Wait, where's that timeline from?
It smells rather like up dog.
What's up, dog?
Well, like where have you been all these years?
I've been busy.
For 4 years, I studied under who I thought was Merlin.
And you said he kind of looks towards the center of the table. The Shadowfell can be a very dangerous place. Like I said.
More dangerous than the people in the church.
That is, unfortunately, as much as I would like to state hatred towards them, there are people who think that they're doing what they think is best, misguided and scared. But humans do not have. Kind of looks at himself. Most humans do not have the ability to comprehend the arcana and the divine. I'm still trying to learn myself, which is why I would like to study Yom. But let's just say that the shadow creeps, the darkness creeps and corrupts minds.
Andrew.
So even in your absence, you know what has been going on in your tower.
He kind of looks at you, like I said. There is a paralysis within the Shadowfell. Your grief and depression become unmovable. I think that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Okay.
As you saw the real Merlin, who apparently has been lost in the Shadowfell for a while.
That's the goodest bird.
Who has the greatest owl?
I'm amazed you didn't name it Donut.
His name is Artemis.
Also, the next session's gonna start heavy. Whoa.
Yeah.
Because-
So we'll start with your conversation next session, and if anyone wanted a private one-on-one with Merlin, we can do that too.
I would flag him down, but it would be like in the morning before we set out.
Well, we'll put a little thing on our Discord, and we'll see which ones we'll talk first. So, you have any questions, and you want to send them to me, so I can have some study or whatever place.
Yeah.
As you guys are learning that there's greater spirits out there. Whoever is looking for the gem wants to corrupt this this Frost Maiden. Apparently a minor god of the cold season. Why they're trying to do that, even Merlin doesn't know. But you have your mission. Merlin is not trying to control you guys, just would like to guide you in a direction for whatever his fear of his demise is.
He's not railroading, he's a compass.
Yes.
He wants us to be his top hat.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, so we'll end this video.
We're done with that.
Let's see where our tops like to go next.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Please be kind to one another and love each other. We'll see you next time. Adios.
Bye.
Let it rip.